Massacre bids the group farewell and excitedly waits for their return with a tale of the terrifying reactions of the townsfolk. Before leaving, the group asks some questions about the mine, learning it's empty and the humans have long abandoned it. And Sir Serpent gives Massacre a gift of some rusty knives and a tinderbox to burn homes down, and Massacre runs off, delighted. The group begins to walk towards Nurbury through the forest in order to help the murderous little puffball they met in the woods. The group walks along, noticing some concerning rumbling coming from the ground. As they continue to walk, Maeve realizes that the rumbling could potentially be coming from a giant worm that lives in this region. Eventually, the worm bursts from the ground and begins attacking the group. An intense battle ensues and ends up with Sasset and Petra dying and coming back to life several times before the worm is finally killed.
We do enjoy that.
The group then disrespects the worm's corpse by kicking it and spitting on it.
Beautiful.
After the group takes the worm apart, taking out its eyes and its piercers and its poison. Taking a short rest, the group then heads on to Nurbury, which turns out to be a really small farming town. They head into the tiny local tavern and start asking questions about who's in charge, and they find out that Walden is in charge of their town. And if they want to make any meaningful change, they will need to head that way. Before they go, the party speaks to a man in the field, and he talks about the current pseudo-king of Walden, whose name is Walter. Very creative of me. You're welcome. They find out that Lord Walter murdered the farmer's wife for not meeting quota. Sir Serpin then gives him something to sell in order to help him, and the rest of the party is shocked by his gesture of kindness, which Sir Serpin says he has turned over a new leaf, after having most of his money taken from him. So you guys are on the road to Walden right now.
Okay, I'm a little confused, and just because I was trying to find this episode on YouTube so I could listen to it, and I did not find it. The last one ends with Massacre coming out of the trees yelling, "You sons of bitches!"
Oh.
But it's also labeled 24, so now I'm confused. Which is
Well,
what
that's
I'm at.
my bad, and I will look at that later then.
Sorry,
I
just
will- I think-
might also
no, I
just
think
be
I-
completely wrong.
No, I think maybe I messed up the audio then, so I'll check it after
It
this
could be
session.
me too, who knows.
We'll see.
Okay, cool.
We will take a look. Thank you for letting us know.
Appreciate.
Of course. But yeah, you guys are on the road to Walden. Is there anything you want to do while you're walking, or are we gonna speed along to town?
Great questions.
Great questions. Yeah, does Rick have any questions for the group? It's not a super far walk, but I bet you can get one question in.
Let me look real quick.
Question DM, what time is it?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, you murdered a worm. That probably took a while. You talked to Massacre. It was probably morning when you guys woke up in the car. It's probably late afternoon, like 4 or 5.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome. That's a good question. Yeah, so the sun is starting to set, but it's not fully behind the skyline yet, so you got a few hours left of daylight.
Are you guys a morning or a night person?
Night.
Good question.
Hey,
Petra's more of a morning person.
I think I'm an afternoon person.
Yeah, probably a morning one.
Got a lot of morning people.
I'm a
I'll
night
also
person
stick with
for
night.
sure. Fuck the morning.
Hey, time's gold.
Fair enough. Time is money. Okay. As you walk along.
Wait, what about Reek? Reek, are you a morning person?
Oh yeah, freak.
Oh no, I am a night person.
Oh, we all know
I should
that.
have seen that coming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk along chatting, the road is quiet. There's not a lot of people on it, but you arrive at a large human settlement. And I have a little description for us. My first question is, can you see?
I cannot.
No.
No.
Okay, super cool, super cool. We'll start there. That's a good starting point. I'm gonna, yeah, you know what? That's my favorite place to start. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I got. Okay. Please hold.
You're good.
Sir Pin, can you see now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Sassy, can you see now?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. Rika Rooney, can you see now?
No, should I refresh?
Wait, please hold, please hold. I've been fighting with your character sheet and somebody else's character sheet lately. It won't save the long-term stuff. It won't update my default token. What about now?
No, should I refresh?
Ah! Can you drag yourself out over here where I ping? Then let me try something else. Okay, hold. Please hold, please hold. Please hold, please hold. Fighting with dynamic lighting. I hate you, dynamic lighting. I have beef with it. Ta-da?
I can see.
Yay! Okay, next is Jutir. Jutir, you put yourself on the map. Okay, hold on. Let's see. It won't let me update some of you. Yeah, some of your default tokens won't save the default settings, so it just makes you blind. Did that work?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Maeve first, and then Pietra. Maeve, can you see?
Yes.
Yes, Petra, can you see?
I see.
Yay! And then I'm going to stick somebody else on the map, but it's gonna be a little bit of a secret, so just ignore this token. Nothing's there. So just someone else can see.
The guard press control and get Big Richard back.
We are blind, entirely
No,
blind.
you don't see. That person is not there, but I want them to be able to see. So get ready.
I see that guy.
No, you don't see anything. You don't see shit. Can everybody see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay! We love that. Beautiful. Okay, I have a little description as you walk into this town.
Oh my god.
The castle that you're walking towards kind of dominates the landscape. So you see, like, oh, it's a nice large town, but your main focus is drawn towards the castle. So as you near the castle, the walls are grand and well maintained and are a display of wealth rather than defense. Tall, elegant towers pierce the sky, adorned with lavish tapestries bearing the personal crest of the king. The door remains tightly shut, guarded by grim-faced soldiers, their eyes staring down anyone who comes close to the castle. The courtyard is eerily quiet, with only a few servants scurrying around, their heads bowed low. The grand entrance is carved with intricate designs, seeming to beckon but not welcome, and an air of superiority. The castle is less a fortress of protection and more a gilded cage, where luxury outweighs loyalty, and the power is wielded for personal gain above all else. So welcome to Walden Castle. But there is a ton of stuff in the town. It's kind of quiet. There's not too many people on the street, but you can see clearly signs for a tavern, signs for a potion shop, signs for an armory. It's a pretty large town. So, what are we doing?
Well, we're here to find the, leader or whatever. Is there, a mayor, burgermaster, jarl, something?
So, yeah, where you're going to want to be is
The
definitely
king?
the castle to find where the king is.
King, okay.
Oh, there's a king. There's a whole ass king.
There's a whole king.
There's a king.
In the kingdom? No way.
Well,
Burger.
So, yeah.
I mean, just
But
go and knock on
it's
the door.
nearing night now. It's probably around 7 or 8 by the time you actually make it to town. So, not super early, but you're here. You can see.
we here.
Is this guard actively stopping entry, or is he just standing there?
No, he's just standing guard. It seems like there's just kind of general patrols. It doesn't seem like the city is closed off like Dormira was. Seems like people just do general patrols here. So you're welcome in.
I guess we look for the biggest house.
Well, that would be the castle. That would be the castle for sure.
Yeah, because we have to deliver this message to like whomever's in charge. Correct.
Are we prepared to get arrested?
We're just delivering a message.
We are just the messengers.
We're delivering a message. Are we prepared to get arrested?
I'm always
For
prepared
what?
to get arrested.
Yeah, I'm sure
We're
like
delivering a
we'll
message.
be fine.
Well,
Well,
listen,
fine.
I don't
We
think
don't
they're
know
gonna
this
arrest
kingdom's
us
customs. We don't know
for
if they're
what
rational.
is essentially a death threat. Listen, I don't think that'll have any bad repercussions on us.
Listen,
Right,
it's,
right.
it's not our message, so like, yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's
be
just not even our fight.
Why would that matter if it was our message or not?
because we're just a mess. If we were threatening to kill him, yeah, they
Maeve-
should arrest us.
Maeve, what's your hometown?
I don't think that's your business.
Okay, in your hometown, if someone were to walk in and say that someone else gave them a message to send to their king, and it was that they were going to burn down their city, you don't think that they would?
I think it would depend
Do
on the
anything.
context.
I'm going to burn down your city.
No, like, if it's like, hey, I ran into the
context
woods
is-
and some crazy guy told me they're gonna burn down your city, no, I don't think they would arrest them.
The context is a group of people
Yeah, well,
walk
that
in.
happened in my city. They get arrested, but we already know
Right.
that because we've been there, and we didn't get arrested there. So I think we're gonna be okay.
We didn't deliver that message there.
No, we should have been arrested.
If
there,
we
but
delivered that
weren't.
message there, we would have been killed on sight.
On sight, we would have been
I
murdered.
just realized nothing ever came of the fact that me and Sasset's name were written down.
Well, we
Yeah,
always
that
got away
honestly
with
didn't really
it.
come
Never
up.
weapon.
I have a little input if you'd like. In
Yeah,
the past,
Yes, freak, always.
I always loved
the
this,
messenger, you get shot a lot. You know the saying?
Uh-huh.
but-
Oh, well, I don't think that's the saying.
That
I
is the
think
saying.
That is
I think the saying is don't shoot the messenger.
Right, and that became a saying because people shot
because
the messenger
people shoot
a lot.
the messenger.
Well, I'm sure now that it's a saying and has been a saying for however
Like-
long it's been around, I'm sure it doesn't happen
Don't
anymore.
go swimming on a full stomach is because people swam on a full stomach.
That's so not true. We are all water creatures, dumbass.
We all swim on a
I'm
full
not a water
stomach.
creature,
You
but thank
You
you
can
for
also
your
don't
input.
have a stomach, do you?
But
You don't even have a stomach.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know the saying.
Doesn't really apply to you there, pal.
What do you have?
I don't know.
You've never looked inside.
You don't know how
No
you
stomach.
were?
No, I didn't make me.
You're the one that broke his brain.
You know how you work?
That's true. You did break
yeah,
his brain.
I mean, I know my own basic anatomy.
How do you work?
Well, I got blood and bone and tendons.
How does
and
it work?
mostly it's vacuum pressure.
What?
Yeah,
What does
you
that
know,
mean?
it means that all the blood in my veins exists in a, not technically a separate pocket, but like it outside of like the air pressure in the air or the sea.
So
And
if you
because
get
my heart is
eviscerated,
pumping continuously, you know, it's one big stream of, you know, blood and
but like if you get eviscerated and there's a vacuum, does that not mean you like explode?
technically, if you, considering I can shoot lightning out of my mouth, if you do it right, yes.
That's canon now.
Canon now that you're gonna blow up if you get stabbed wrong. I just want you to know, Tressa, you did that to yourself.
No,
I think
no, it's
now
a-
every time you get stabbed, you're gonna have to roll a D100, and if you get 100 on the dot, you explode.
And you're
Just how it's
gone.
gotta be.
Well, you know, I have to commit to the bit. I have to commit to the bit. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Nobody be around me.
Yeah, no kidding. We see her get stabbed, we all hit the deck.
Technically, that also means that if we encounter a lightning dragon, we have the same probability.
Shit.
Okay, sure, yeah, that's canon now. If lightning
Hell
dragons
yeah.
get stabbed in a certain way,
That would be such
they're
a big
gonna
explosion.
explode. There's gonna be a big explosion.
You're welcome. We have found a way to one-shot a dragon as well as sacrifice ourselves.
Yes.
We can do it once.
Yep.
It's giving Gale. It's giving Gale.
Oh my
Are you
God.
so comfortable sending the message yourself?
It is
Well,
giving Gale.
Technically, if I send the message and then they stab me correctly, it would have a bigger impact.
I hate that. I hate it.
Am I wrong?
I hope so.
Also, Sir Serpent, I'm a little stressed. What are you doing standing in front of that guard?
Hey,
you
buddy.
good over there?
Hey, buddy. Come back,
Before I go
buddy.
to the guard,
Oh no.
I'm listening to this conversation, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Alright,
Sure.
everyone. Do we just need to deliver the message? Because if someone describes me the king, I can just cast message and
Oh yeah, that's
Send the
true.
message.
Oh,
That's such a good idea.
There we go.
that would be
Can you do it?
horrifying experience.
I was gonna say,
But
can
yeah.
you make it like a really creepy voice, like Doom
That would
and like
definitely get us through.
horrible, like horrible whispers
Well, they
in his
wouldn't
mind?
know. They wouldn't know it's him.
That's the thing. Is
I
like
don't know what
it
he
could
looks
come-
like, though. It's
Yeah,
the
we
problem.
Yeah, but like this guard technically probably would know, so we could just ask him what the person in charge looks like, get a good description, send him horrifying whispers and plagues of images from the beyond, and we're good to go.
Yeah, and then we also just need his name as well.
Why is Reek dead? Okay.
What?
Never mind.
We need
Reek's
his
not-
name in the description.
Very briefly,
My bad.
died. Just keeled over and then got back up.
Carry on. Sorry.
As you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good plan.
I
Do
think
we
it's a
want to
great
go
plan.
through with it?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
I think Serpent's the only one with message, right?
Yeah.
I
I
can't.
don't-
I don't think I have that.
S monk, S no magic.
No. No, don't got it. I do have about like 1,000,000 bruises though. Do you think that'll help?
Yeah.
Why do you have 1,000,000 bruises?
Worm! Worm!
Worm.
Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
Try to eat her alive.
Because one.
Well, I was
Was
dead
nearly
most.
successful.
I was unconscious most of the time.
Yeah. Worm tried to eat you alive too. Right.
Well, no, I don't think I was eaten.
No, it tried like it would have
It
at
would
some
have.
point probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was a corpse. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Did it pierce you ever with its teeth?
Can
Have
I
you
check
ever
my
been found
body?
yet? Do we have to
Oh, yeah, can I check my body
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
if
bunch of
there was a
rolls.
correct puncture wound?
Roll me a D100. Delayed reaction.
If this is 100, I
Imagine.
think I'm just gonna. No, we're good.
No, you're good. You're good.
That would have been so funny. The first
I
one.
think
You
it
would
only
have exploded then.
about it. Oh,
Okay, so we're finding a guard, Sir Serpin? What's going down?
I'm gonna tell everyone. Unfortunately, that's not ready. I need to take a long rest before I can cast sending.
Gotcha.
bruh.
I mean,
There's
you know,
a tavern here. There's definitely a place to find rooms
Yeah, we
if you
can
want to
do
rest.
some shopping as well. I have something that I want to sell.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I do actually want to go, now that I'm remembering, I do want to go find the, armory, or whomever sells blacksmith.
There's definitely one of those there too.
Oh,
Okay. So who's doing what, and I'll write it down, and we'll go from there.
well, if we're gonna rest here, we should do what we're gonna do, meet back up at the tavern, sleep here tonight, deliver message tomorrow, and then try and find our way back to where we're supposed to be.
which is
Where are we supposed to be?
where?
We're supposed to be anywhere.
I know. I think we're kind of just like
Oh, we just floating?
free agents
You
right
guys
now.
gotta
We should-
find some demons now.
Yeah, with
Gotta
the
find some more keys.
Well, I guess so. In that case, we should also figure out who the closest demon is then. But we also have to keep
should
our
find
appointment at the
Francis.
lighthouse.
Oh, forgot about the lighthouse. Fuck.
I forgot how I got
But he's-
talked into this.
Rita's like, wait a minute, what am I even doing here? Full stop.
I did get talked into it. I forget how.
It doesn't matter. You just follow. You're fine. Don't think too hard on it. But
Okay.
do we know where the closest demon is currently? Because we know where we are.
Oh, currently, logistically, hold on, I'll put you on the big map. Please hold for big.
Oh, I bet it's the one that isn't Nori, or it's on the right. That's all I got.
Yeah, you right. The closest demon is gonna be in Hiren. Because you guys are actually over here now. You guys are in Walden.
In that case, I guess once we're done here, we'll go home.
Oh, cool. So we got to go to my house first, and now we get to go to your house. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna
Okay,
be a
Francis'
joy.
token is in the middle of the Dormira Ocean. Is that where he is right now, or is he just there?
Yeah.
Oh, frick.
What
Yeah.
you doing over
You guys-
here?
Francis is just wandering around, his
He's
tummy
just-
full of coins.
Yeah, he's just there.
Jingle jangling.
Thank you for your comment, Freak. I did see it.
Oh, boy.
Okay,
Alright.
so let me put you back on the map. Let's see. My computer is so slow today. Why are we doing it? Okay, so I'll just go down the list. Sir Pin, what are you doing first? Just give me a quick thing and we'll go in order. What you doing?
I'm going to ask the guard if
Talk
he
to a
can
guard.
point me to someone that is currently like ill or in a stage of some sort of sickness.
Hey, that concerns me. We'll circle back to you. Sasset, what do you want to do?
Okay, that concerns me. Immediately not letting you do it.
No, I'm gonna let him do it. I'm just gonna think.
Hey, I'm here to help.
I'm sure.
Oh, sure.
Steep price.
Yeah. Excuse me. I would like to find either the blacksmith or the armorer, whichever one has like better weapons. Like I'm gonna check both, but like go to the better weapons.
Cool, nice. Reek, what are you up to?
Can I check out a rich person's house?
Concerning, yeah, of course.
It's on brand,
Actually, I planned for that.
unfortunately.
Finds the castle.
Okay, here, what are you up to?
I want to look for a either ring shop or magic item shop.
Okay, awesome. Maeve, what are you up to?
Is this a coastal city?
Yes, actually.
Fuck yeah! I want to go.
Good.
I want to go to the beach.
Okay, going to the ocean. Nice. Petra, what are you doing?
Well, I was
I
gonna go
have a
look for
reason
a
why.
tavern to see if I could get rooms for the night, but the beach sounds kind of nice, and I wanted
Well,
to like, yell for Francis.
That's
So-
exactly what the plan is.
I'm gonna do that with you, Maeve. I'm gonna come with you.
Okay.
Okay, right.
She's gonna look huffy
Check on
about it.
Francis.
She's gonna look huffy
I miss
about it, but she's
him.
secretly glad that you're coming.
Okay. That's everybody, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. We will start alphabetical order. Sir Pin, you are talking to a guard. Nope, you're looking for someone sick.
Wait, did
I'm asking the guard first.
Sasset? Yeah, Sasset's going to the blacksmith.
Oh, that's right. Go
I
ahead.
must go shopping.
Okay, Sir Pin, what are you doing?
Asking the guard if someone's like sick or ill in this town.
Let me think. Let me Lily think for a moment.
A big city, I'm sure somebody is.
Right, somebody's got
God,
it
just
sick.
now.
Oh.
Someone's carking it in this
Why?
big place.
I'm concerned to find out, but I'm sure.
Should be. He looks at you and he's like kind of taken aback by you because you're a giant lobster man and this is a human settlement, so, not the most common sight. You are. And he looks at you and he's like, hello, sir. If I were to guess, the local temple takes care of most of that kind of stuff. He's kind of just staring at you wide-eyed like, do I need to do something about this? Do I need to call a superior officer?
Don't worry, good man. I know you're just doing your work here. Well, could you just point me to the right direction? I'll be on my way.
Yeah, the local church is down that way, but, be careful. They're an interesting lot. Okay.
Thank you. And then I cast guidance and I'm walking towards the temple.
Okay. I have a little map for the temple.
Oh.
And I think I have a description for the temple too. Look at me go! 2 weeks to plan, and I'm on
Leveling up.
Okay, I'm gonna put Sorcerer Pin on the map, and I'll stick. How can I make it so the rest of you can just see? Do I have to put you all on the map?
You might have to
Just
like
like-
make
What
a
I did,
token.
I made a single token that's
Yeah, that
open to
everyone's
everyone.
vision's on.
Remember my eye? Remember my
Yeah,
eye?
that's what I
Yes.
was thinking of.
Okay, character. Let's see. Can be control all players.
Not
Can be
control,
all
but
players. It's okay. It's okay. And then save changes. Let's see. Let me put you on the map. You guys are just a little ghost figure. Let me.
Who are you right there? Who are you?
You scared me, actually.
I know, I
jumped. Okay, can the rest of you see now?
yes.
Beautiful. We love that. Okay. Abe, you walk to the church, and I have a actually kind of long description for the church. What was I doing? Okay. Okay, here we go. The exterior of the church is constructed from blackened stone with jagged, irregular architecture that appears unstable or even dangerous, as the building itself is on the surge of collapse. The spires twist unnaturally and sharp, uneven angles, giving the structure a menacing silhouette against the sky. Inside, the interior is dimly lit with flickering, smoky torches causing erratic shadows across the walls, heightening the sense of unease. The floor is uneven, littered with cracks, often in heaps. That's a word I spelled very wrong, and I don't know what I was trying to say. Shape! Often in the shape of a broken antler carved into stone or wood. The air smells stale and arid, tainted by the incense meant to ward off bad luck, but carrying an impressive heaviness. At the far end of the sanctuary is a twisted altar surrounded by offerings of broken objects, a shattered mirror, splintered wood, and other symbols of bad fortune. Above it hangs a large cracked idol of Bathsheba, depicted as a wild, terrifying woman with her hair in chaotic disarray, crowned with a jagged set of antlers. Her visage is cruel and unkind, her eyes glittering with malice. Worshippers here are a strange mix. Some fearful commoners hoping to placate Bathsheba and avoid disaster, while others are fanatical followers who revel in the chaos. The priests are known. You maybe don't know that. So stop. Stop.
Why am I doing always walking to a temple that looks evil?
I know.
I know, man.
What's up with that?
Honestly, stop going into creepy temples, man. It just ends badly
Those
for
are
us.
churches for their pin.
Use some self-reflection, probably.
Do I recognize the deity that they display here?
Roll me religion.
Lady.
Come on, number. Noise.
Yes, you definitely do. It's Bathsheba, which is the goddess of misfortune and bad luck.
Ooh.
So pretty much what happens here is the commoners are trying to come here to be like, please don't let me die and don't let my family die. And like, I'm begging you not to hurt them, and kind of like trying to placate her. Versus the priests like revel in the chaos and misfortune. So it's a weird temple for sure.
Okay, obviously when I recognize the symbol, I'm not gonna go inside. Do I see these people, the commoners, that's begging for the help of the temple?
Yes, you do. So if you wait a little bit, you probably get one of them to come out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, so some time passes. I'd say like 15 or 20 minutes before someone comes out, and it's an older woman in like a really ragged shawl, and she's like clutching it really tightly to her chest as she scurries out from the temple.
Alright, I'm gonna like suddenly like walk towards her and walk with her, and then going to start talking while she's walking away from the temple.
Okay, what do you say to her?
I'm gonna say, excuse me, madam. I've seen you walk in the temple, and I see you didn't receive any help at all. Is that right?
Kind of looks at you wide-eyed, and she's like, I don't know what you mean by that. Ashiba is very helpful, and she kind of like glances fearfully at the church, like she's scared of being struck down for even saying something bad about her.
Do I see that? Do I see the hesitation?
Oh, roll me insight. I want to see. It's pretty low. It's pretty obvious.
If it helps, my passive insight is 15.
Yeah, okay, we'll call it good. Yeah, you noticed that for sure.
I'm gonna cast guidance just for flair and tell her, you don't have to be scared. I'm sent here by the god of, I forgot what his name, Avatar. I'm sent here.
You're like, man, I forgot my own god's name. You're not a good player.
I've been swimming for 2 weeks and I just got back here. Anyways, I've been sent here by Avatar and sent here to spread goodwill and, of course, wealth.
Roll me persuasion. Roll me persuasion to see if you can get her to talk to you.
Okay, I got a good persuasion here. Come on, don't fail me now.
This poor woman
Yes.
probably can't afford this.
Nice! Yeah, she kind of looks at you and one more time glances up at the church. She's like, there are not a lot of other gods around here. I'm kind of surprised to hear one with... And she glances again. Goodwill, question mark.
Oh.
That is why I wasn't here. My God gave me a vision that folks here in poor condition needs help, his aid, his blessing.
Oh, jeez.
I see. And
Rub it in.
would I be able to get... She glances at the church one more time. And this time she whispers it. A blessing.
Oh my god! There's no death!
I am here to help not just you, but everyone. It would be wise not to speak here. I'd say gather everyone and let me know if you have any place you can pull them all together, and I will spread my good news.
The whole fucking
Are
town.
we-
We're not
are
gonna
we
get
going to
arrested
state the
for
crew?
Massacre's message. We're gonna get arrested for religion.
Are we
Stop.
gonna stage some kind of like religious coup in the just the downtime as our side quest?
Hey,
Okay,
you're
we
not
already
here.
sort of did that.
Hey, you're not here.
This is my thing. This is my thing.
This is my end. Roll me persuasion to see if you can, because that's a big ask. You are essentially asking her to be, like,
Before anything,
heretical.
can I cast something on myself?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
cast enhance ability, and behold, the blessing of Abathor. And I cast enhance ability on myself.
You know, I had 2 weeks to plan stuff, and I definitely didn't plan for a religious coup. I'm gonna be just honest with you.
Listen, if there's anyone who could do it, it's Sir Pin in the span of an hour. I fully believe.
Yeah.
Should have seen this coming.
You
I
probably
honestly
should've.
wanted
It's
you.
been
You
about
put a
time.
church here. Did you not expect us to take it over? Or at least him?
I cast
Okay.
myself Eagle Splendor to have advantage
Yeah.
in charisma check.
Okay, roll me that persuasion. We'll see if we're starting a religious coup just on the side for funsies.
Let's fucking go!
Come on, good man. Yes!
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
The narration just keeps getting better.
She looks at you and she says, "Tomorrow night, nightfall."
Holy shit!
Where should I meet everyone?
The town center at nightfall becomes.
You know what? Don't say anything. It's better to keep this in your head and keep it with the prayer of Abantor.
Well, I totally hear you, but there is something kind of important I need you to tell you about nightfall in this town.
Oh no.
Okay, please do. Go ahead.
The center of town kind of becomes a little bit of, not a hot spot, but a little bit of a hotbed of crime. There's a caravan that usually rolls into town. And you can find all manner of illicit materials. So if we're going to meet you, probably at town at night, tomorrow night, we're less likely to get caught being with the rest of the hubbub, I'll say. Is
Well
that
then.
okay?
So she's asking me to meet her in the town plaza, things like that, where everyone's there?
Yes, tomorrow night, not tonight, but tomorrow night, so she has time to kind of gather everybody.
Of course, but everyone that's willing to listen to the message of Abantor should have some sort of probably a cloth wristband of specific color. So I'll know.
And she looks at you and she's like, "Oh, what color?"
This is
My
important
color,
now.
red.
This is
Red.
important.
Red. Okay, red. Okay, red wristband. Sounds good. Sounds
I
good.
will find you all there.
She
Lucian!
looks at you and she says, she glances at the church again. Like, throughout this entire conversation, her eyes keep drifting towards the church, almost like it's listening. And she said,
Aren't we walking like we're walking far away, right?
yeah, you're walking far away, but she still keeps glancing back at it because
Okay.
this is a scary church. And she
Do I see it? Do I see her
Yeah,
doing
for
it?
sure. With passive perception of 15, for sure. She says, "Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll be honest with you, this town isn't what it used to be. Maybe it's time for some change."
I understand.
Guess we start over on.
And I
This is
cast
gonna be
guidance
horrible.
as I touch her shoulder and now be off, child. Be safe. I'll meet you tomorrow night.
This is an old woman, by the way. She's definitely older than you. She's like 80.
I'm still gonna call her child.
Okay, she scurries off. We're gonna put a pause there for religious
Honestly,
rebellion.
what an
while I-
icon. Anytime
think
he's
about-
by himself, he's just an icon.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Of course, you're welcome. I'm not stressed at all about that. Thank you
happy.
for that. Sasset, you are up. Let's see. And we're going to the armory.
Shopping!
Shopping. Let me put you on the map. Okay, here's
I have gold to spend.
everybody. And here is Sasset in particular. Hold on. I think everybody cannot see right now, so let me mess with this. That. I don't know why it won't say update default token. Maybe it'll do it then. Okay, now let me click at that time. Okay, Sasset, I have a description for this too. I was prepared.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm
Okay,
still on the church map.
you are all still on the
Me
church
too.
map.
Yeah,
You're
no,
right.
I am.
Yep,
I thought it
you're
was just my
right. Oh,
computer.
I got excited.
Love you.
To be honest.
Yay!
There we are. Okay, you walk into the blacksmith's forge. This is a place of heat and noise and hard work where the sound of hammer striking metal echoes throughout the air. The exterior of the shop is rugged but sturdy, made from stone and reinforced wood with smoke constantly billowing out from the tall chimney. The air around the shop is thick with the scent of burning coal and molten metal, with a tangy mixture that sticks to the back of your throat as you approach. Outside are a few finished pieces, swords, axes, and shields that are on display, gleaming in the sunlight, although many of them still bear the marks of their creator. Inside the forge dominates the space with a roaring fire that billows and pumps rhythmically, keeping the coals burning hot. The heat is almost overwhelming, causing beads of sweat to form instantly on your skin. An anvil stands in the far back corner, its surface covered with dents and grooves. Various tools, hammers, tongs, chisels hang on the walls within easy reach. Shelves are lined with rough ingots of iron, steel, and other metals, ready to be shaped into weapons or armor. Welcome to the forge. There are 2 people in here. There's one man standing in the back corner at the forge, looking like he's hammering away. And there is a younger woman standing at the counter, and this is her. So
Wow.
she's standing out front.
Smash.
Okie dokie.
Focus!
Wow.
Focus!
No, I can't focus.
I can't focus with that. Smash.
Okay. What do you got for me? You enter the shop.
Okay. Well, so what I'm looking for first is like I want to scope out how good like the short swords are, because ideally I'd like to find another +1.
Okay.
But also, does she have any like darts? Ideally, maybe like hollow tipped ones.
Okay, that's very specific. She kind of leans across the counter and looks at you and is like, welcome in. What can I do you for today?
Oh, I am in the market currently for a couple of customized or specially crafted weapons, specifically darts, if you have any. But also, if failing that, I would take a short sword that has, if not exquisite, then very good quality.
I see. She kind of leans forward and she's like, trying to get into a fight, are we? And she kind of like winks at you. It's like very playful.
no.
She's not like threatening you or anything like that. It's like kind of joking for sure. And she's like, yeah, I don't know about the darts, but we definitely got a sword for you. Gonna be a little bit on the pricier side, you know?
Well,
Do
you know,
that?
good quality always is.
Fair enough, fair enough. It'll go for... Let me find my list. I love when I just don't write stuff down, but I thought about stuff. That's my favorite game. She looks at you, she's like, I can sell it to you for $5.50. What do you say?
Well, does she only have like a certain sword, or like do I have like a selection to choose from here?
Looks like one sword clearly that she's thinking of right behind her, and it is a +1 sword, and it looks really nice. And she's like, do you want to take a look at it to see if you like it or not?
Yeah, am I allowed to, would I be able to do a couple of test swings? Provided, obviously, that I don't injure anything.
You know what? That would be most appreciated, but yeah, I can let you swing it a few times. It's a big shop. Yeah, she turns around, picks up the sword, and gently hands it to you. And it's a nice sword. It gleams silver. There's quite a bit of torches in this building, so it's like reflecting nicely off of the light. And yeah, take a few swings, and it's a good +1 sword.
Because I imagine it's like actually like it would be weighted nicely or whatever. Like it fits in my hand.
For sure.
Okay, does she have any like regular like short swords versus scimitars? I don't know which one would be better.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's probably our best sword right now, but we got a few, I don't want to say lower quality, but not as high quality items.
When it comes to gifts, one should be a little bit discerning of the person being gifted. You know what I mean? We don't want to tip our hand early.
Hey, you got a gift for somebody who's maybe not your favorite person?
On the contrary, I think very highly of them. And in Sasset's mind, she's imagining herself. This is a gift to herself. So she's like, no, I mean, like, I feel very highly of them. I think they would make, very good use of, I want to keep them safe and protected. What better way than to, gift a sword, but maybe not, too much. You know what I'm saying?
I personally think anything could be done for the ones we love. And I would get them the higher quality sword, personally.
But what
If you
happens when I
truly
want? What happens about, if I want to make sure that, should I say, they feel the same, I don't want to give them the best gift too early, Maybe
You're
I
not
get
sure
them a
about
better
them?
sword, later on. Honestly,
You're
no.
wishy-washy about your feelings for them. Maybe that is
Well,
something to consider.
Well, it's less my feelings and more, are they worth this sword? Are they worth this medal? You know what I'm saying? Could they care for it correctly? Are they
roasting yourself?
What Sasset does and how she talks about herself when no one else she knows is around is a whole other problem.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. But you know what? I'm not here to judge. Maybe you're just getting to know this person. She pulls off kind of a basic looking scimitar and a basic looking short sword. They're not +1 or anything. And she's like, each one is going to be around 150 gold.
Technically, if I want to match what they already have, let me check. What did I have? Yeah. Well, I suppose I'll go with the short sword then.
Okay.
Would I be able to talk to I assume your coworker at the anvil about specific requests, or do you not take custom?
Gordon's a little bit, I'll call him particular about the things he likes to do and doesn't like to do. You're welcome to try, certainly.
Oh, well, fantastic. I appreciate that. And I'll hand over, 150?
Yes.
Yeah.
150 gold.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then I will give like a chipper salute as I take my short sword and strap it to my waist. And then I'll walk over to Gorin, yes.
Yeah, so she very contently seems very, very happy that you have paid 150 gold. And tucks it away under the thing and if you want to roll me insight on how she's putting this away. Just out of curiosity.
Absolutely, I would.
We totally scammed you.
Oh, for sure.
Probably. But listen,
I can't
It's
believe
also not my
you
money.
love insight. Did not do insight before.
it's not my money. What do I care?
It's pretty obvious. She definitely overcharged you, and maybe she makes commission or something because she's like, ooh, I'm going home with a bonus tonight.
Fuck yeah, I got one over.
Yeah, so she seems very content. So yeah, Gorin is in the back corner hammering away at what looks like a sword. I'll show you Gorin. He's a very serious looking human man. Hi, Gorin.
He looks very nice. He looks very sweet. He looks like someone who you would take out for donuts in the morning.
Aww.
Very true.
nice.
Very true.
Oh, Gorin. So yeah, you're welcome to go back there and talk to him.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to, if he's working, I'm going to, get his attention in a way that's, non-disruptive as possible so he doesn't, injure himself.
Mm-hmm.
But,
He turns to you and stops pounding on the hammer as you walk up to him. Because he's got his face, he's facing towards the outside, so he sees you coming.
Cool, okay.
And he goes, you talk to Thalia? She's got most of our stuff up front.
Yes, I actually had a question to pose to you in particular, my friend. I wanted to know, if possible, if you would make or be able to make at least 3 darts that would be hollow-tipped. If not, if you could point me in the direction of someone who maybe could.
Hollow-tipped darts. That's quite a delicate task. He kind of looks you up and down, kind of trying to gauge you a little bit. He's like, can I ask what they're for?
Well, I mean, ideally fights.
Oh. Fighter, are you?
Well, it makes good coin.
Well, personally, me, myself, when I was a younger man, I fought for loyalty and honor, but I suppose to each their own.
Well, when one doesn't have house or home, one drifts. There's not much support for loyalty.
Most unfortunate. I can do
It's
it
a
for you.
lonely road.
It'll take a day, and it's not going to be cheap for something Hollow Point. It's gonna
No,
be a
I
delicate
imagine not.
figure. Say, he looks at you again. 150 per dart.
Motherfucker. I am.
How much money do you have?
Sorcerer
Listen,
Pins money.
we have Sorcerer
money when they
Pins
swap
money.
bodies.
forgot about that.
I have a generous hand. But
You're loaded.
yeah, Sasset's gonna
Yeah.
make a show of, like, considering it, and then being like, let me talk to my cohort, and I will certainly come back with if I have materials, would that make it easier on you?
Not particularly.
Well, I might be able to gather some materials that mayhaps would make it easier. So, let me
I'll
speak
be
to
here.
my cohort. But thank you very much.
Fair warning, it'll probably take me about a day. Take some time, so.
Understood. That is a-okay with me. Thank you much, and I'm going to exit.
Oh, perfect. Nice job. You have a short sword, which I will add to your inventory later. Pause on you. Freaky Freak. Freaky Freak, you're looking for a rich person's house, correct?
Are you going in the castle? You should go in the castle.
No, not the castle.
Go in the castle.
yeah. So, just the richest person's house, like an actual house, not a castle.
You know what's silly? You know what's funny? I foresaw this coming. I
What?
saw this happening.
No.
I can't even remember if I dark visioned it or not. Let's see.
Nope.
I don't think I did. But that's
No.
okay. There is a large mansion sitting on kind of not the edge of the castle, but pretty close to the castle. And it is surrounded by a large iron gate, and it looks quite regal. Let me scroll and see if I have a description. I was writing descriptions out of the wazoo. Town library, not the library, dog.
There's a library?
There is a library. Spoiler.
We should
sorry.
go just so that you can, reread or read your description.
Actually, I might not have a description for the mansion, which that's a bummer, but here we are. But it's a really nice looking mansion. It's kind of a C shape, and it looks like it's got huge rooms, and it's just a single story, but it's got very ornate outside. It looks like it might be made of marble or something. Very expensive looking house. What you doing, Freak?
I would like to immediately try to blend in with everybody else in the general area.
Yeah, roll me insight, just to see if you notice something.
Oh. Their security system, probably.
It's pretty easy. Everybody looks super downtrodden. Like, everybody's got bags under their eyes and, like, kind of hunched over shoulders like they're trying not to draw attention to themselves. So it's, like, not super hard to blend into them. But you also are one of the only non-humans around. So it's like you're scuttling underfoot, I'd like to imagine, to try to keep hidden.
Yeah, scuttling.
But yeah, everybody
Scuttling.
looks rough and like thin and just sad.
A hood kind of covering my head and a little bit of my face wouldn't be too abnormal here then, huh?
No. Yeah, looks like everybody's trying to keep to themselves and not get into any trouble.
I'm gonna cloak up.
Cloak it up.
I look to scope out their security system and then intrude on the outside.
Okay, roll me perception. security. It's crazy. A house as nice as this, I can't believe they have 0 security. Insane. What are the chances?
What are the chances?
What are the chances? Freak, this is an excellent day for you. They probably just have their money lying about.
It's very beautiful indeed. I'd like, okay, so Reek's main entry point would be a bathroom. So, can I sneak around the house and sneak into the bathroom?
You can certainly try. Roll me stealth. Roll something. Beep, 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 beep. First roll of the night. Reek, you're like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good. You get to the window and you're like starting to like fiddle around with the latch and just trying to figure out what you need. And you hear this voice behind you. So we're gonna put you. Hold on. Sorry, the dice are like on my page in a weird way, so it's covering you up. You're over here trying to break into the bathroom, and you hear a voice behind you say, "Halt, citizen! State your business." Let's see, let me find.
What?
Let me find my guy. Hold on. I have a man for this.
I have a man.
For this. Where is he?
Alas, that security system that didn't exist.
There we go. There he is. And you turn around and you see a giant
Oh!
iron golem standing behind you. State your business, citizen.
Jerry, oh my god, it's so good to see you. Can I try? Let's get out of it.
You're cutting out a little bit. Will you say that one more time?
May I try to act drunk to get out of this?
Oh my
You
god.
may. Roll me performance.
That's
Roll
the
me performance.
move.
I love that for you.
15. Okay, hold on. Let me roll something.
It worked for me.
Really.
Yeah, now you just gotta
He
make
looks
out
at
with
you
Yeah.
and he says, "Trespassers will be prosecuted." And he rears back with his fist,
Oh no.
and it just comes down across your face. Let's see. Hold on. Let me pull up his character sheet. See what we're doing, what damage we're doing. This one. Okay, scary. Does a 24 hit?
God damn, yeah.
God damn, yeah, okay. Let's see, let me just roll this in here because I can't be bothered to do math. Execution. The law is swift and hard. You take 17 damage as his fist comes across your face. And it looks like he rears back for another one, and his robotic voice kind of comes out again. Trespassers will be prosecuted. You have a chance to do something if you want.
So, never rolled hit dice during the
You're
show.
in a jail. Jail.
So I
Your health.
Yeah, so I think my unconscious body
You're unconscious?
is gonna.
Oh my god, he is going to jail.
I did try to say as he was punching me, I'm not trespassing. But it didn't work.
Oh my god.
Prison break.
So, funny story. You're unconscious now, so you don't know what happens next, but the world, you watch as this giant iron fist rears back and comes banging across your face, and the world goes black. And hold that thought, Reek, because we'll come back to you. R.I.P. Jutir, you're having a lovely time searching for a magic shop. And
Yeah.
you do find one. Yeah, you're like, me, my friends and I are all okay. This is a nice human settlement. Nothing could possibly go wrong here. So...
Of course not. No one's going to break into anyone's house.
No, that would be so silly. What? Especially after they haven't had a long rest. That would be so silly.
That'd be crazy. After you just killed a giant worm?
Right? Like, that would be awfully silly. Let me put everybody on this map of our little potion shop. Freak, it's okay. You're an icon. We love you for it.
You are an icon.
Okay, and... Oh, wait. Everybody can see. I didn't black out this map, did I? Yes?
No, I can see.
Yes, no. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay, you walk towards a potion shop with a rickety sign that says the Crack Cauldron on it. So, I'll read for you. The potion shop is a strange and mystical place, unlike many others. The moment you step through the door, you're greeted by the scent of herbs, spices, and magical ingredients, creating an intoxicating aroma. The shop is dimly lit with a warm glow of candles and flickering enchanted lanterns casting shadows that dance across the room. At the center of the shop, dominating the room, is a large, swirling portal. The portal's surface ripples like water, casting an eerie, ethereal light that makes the shop feel otherworldly. A low hum emanates from the portal, filling the air with the subtle vibration that can be felt in your bones. It seems to pulse as if alive, and the color shifts between dark purples, blues, and greens, almost like the sky before a storm. The counter nearby is cluttered with broken tools and half-empty potion bottles, their corks askew. A rusty cauldron sits in the corner, no longer bubbling, its surface covered in a greenish tarnish, and cobwebs stretch between the handles. The shop feels neglected, almost abandoned, and with only the faintest traces of its former magical energy still lingering. There are 2 people in this shop. What are you doing?
I'm looking. What was the name of that creature that we killed? That we ran away from the 3-headed shark?
Oh, the Luska!
Luska. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Okay, cool.
What?
He is going to approach the main shopkeep.
Okay. Yeah, there is a tiefling woman, which is surprising because she's the first, non-human race you've seen in this town. And she stands staring down at the cauldron.
She creepy looking.
Hello?
So she doesn't look up at you. She kind of, twitches and she's like,
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Are you the shopkeep?
She kind of looks around and she's like, yes?
Okay.
Are you here to shop?
No.
Yes.
What are the odds?
Potentially.
Yeah, what are the odds?
I would also like to offload an item that I ran across with some of my friends.
You want to sell something to me?
I would love to.
She kind of looks back. Biz, there's somebody in our shop. And the other lady looks and she's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Can I get you some tea?
I
and then
don't
she kind of
drink
looks over
tea.
you, seeing a middle bit. Oil?
I can take the tea. No. I
Oh
can take
my
the tea to
God.
make you feel better, but I don't drink anything.
Let me put on the kettle. And the
Okay.
other woman, Fizz, runs off. And she's like, oh, okay, so let me start over.
Right.
Hello, sir. How may I help you? Please
Hi.
glance upon our wares. As she gestures to all the broken bottles and kind of offers an awkward smile.
Cute.
You have a great shop.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
And she has this big awkward smile, she's like, this never happens. I'm not sure what to do.
Are
that's so
did you guys
sad.
open recently?
It's complicated. We don't get many customers around here. There's actually,
They're
and she
racist.
kind of looks around and she's like, we get one customer usually. Everybody else is a little frightened of us.
Are they reoccurring or just like a passerby?
It is the same man every.
Same man.
And then she
same
looks.
man.
She looks around like, oh shit. Am I supposed to tell people that? Am I allowed?
How much do you tell customers?
I actually don't know if you're allowed in here, but
Why would I not be are you guys closed?
and she kind of looks at the sign outside the shop. No,
Did-
and she says it like she's confused.
I believe the sign said open.
Then I guess we are open. Look
Perfect.
upon our wares.
I would love to. I will look upon their wares.
It's like all the bottles are broken, and it's like potions that are half filled. And she's like, she's got the biggest smile on her face, like, we tried.
You
We're
did.
so nervous.
Do you just do potions, or do you also have
To be
magic
honest,
items?
I haven't made a potion in a long, long time because most people don't come and buy them. Not nobody. That would be silly. We're a shop.
One person. Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Okay. What do you sell? What can I buy right now if I would like to buy something? What could I buy?
She kind of looks around and she's like, oh shit, I wasn't prepared for this. I did the, and she picks up like a half-broken bottle.
No.
I think this was a
No.
health potion at one point.
No. How about, what if I try to sell something to you?
Oh my god, okay,
What if we flip the roles here?
okay, oh wow. Being
Little
sold
fun
to,
game.
okay, yeah, oh my gosh, okay,
So-
I'm ready.
Do you know what a Luska is?
It's an awfully scary thing.
Monstrous sea beasts. They're sort of like dragons of the sea.
I'd say so. Those things are supposed to be huge. I've never seen one, but
Yeah, but they have 3 heads of a
that's too
shark.
many for a shark, if you ask me.
Yeah, and they have treasure troves. Okay, like Dragon's Keep.
Oh.
And my friends and I, we ran across this Luska that tried to take our lives. Well,
That's scary.
it was.
I'm glad you lived.
There's a bunch of us. We took that thing down with some issue, but obviously here to tell the tale.
Must be awfully powerful then. What? And she kind of glances around, like, and leans in. She's like, you must be awfully powerful, yes.
Oh, good, another coup.
My friends and I have our capabilities.
There it is.
And she kind of glances outside and, like, opens the door and, like, one more time shouts, look upon our wares! And then shuts the door.
Oh my
and she,
god, jeez.
and she leans in and she's like, so if I were to say, ask you for... I can't say. You shouldn't say, look upon our wares!
Right.
And then she smiles awkwardly again.
Good lord.
So
He's trying.
She's trying so hard, bless her.
back to the little switch.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. This treasure trove.
so scary.
I found this really cool, nifty ring inside this treasure. I've never seen
Oh
anything
my
like it.
gosh.
I've never seen anything like it. This is the first town we've come across since we came back. We come across the after getting here, but we prepare that as well.
Well, you sound like a robot suddenly.
Yeah, got all robotic.
Yep.
Oh, you sound like a robot.
Everybody sounds like robots.
Everybody sounds like a robot. Oh,
Should we switch channels?
There is
Do we have any other? We don't have any other.
So I'll have to make one.
I'll make one real quick.
Okay. I'll roll but
I don't remember how to.
hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh wait.
Eh.
Fix it?
I made a new one.
Is it better?
Okay, secondary.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
else wait,
better.
Wait, there it
It
is.
seems better.
It does
Okay.
sound better, yeah.
Discord's
Okay.
freaking out.
Okay, that was weird. Anyway, sorry, Maxwell, what were you saying?
Found this really cool ring, and I was wondering if you would like to buy it.
As you say that, Fizz, the other lady, comes cluttering back with her kettle, and she's like trying really hard not to fling it around with excitement. And she just holds it out to you. No cup or anything.
Just the
I
kettle.
want the
I
tea!
will take the kettle. I'd hold it.
The whole kettle.
Fizz seems absolutely thrilled. And she like looks around, she's like, I gotta clean up. Wait, no. And she starts like and she just hands you the whole kettle and then starts like fussing around like she's cleaning. And the
I'm
other
going
woman
to cast Unseen Servant and have it help her clean up as well. It'll just be an invisible force moving around the room.
Fizz is delighted by this. She's like, I've never had a servant. Wow, I feel like royalty. And then she kind of looks around and she's like, shit, I shouldn't have said that. I feel like a person who has lots of money, probably how they would feel. And she starts cleaning as well, along with the servant. And she's like, the other woman looks back at you and she's like, with your kettle and your ring in your hand, I imagine.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I'm allowed to buy things. I don't know if I have the jurisdiction for that.
Okay. What does that mean?
I'm gonna say it's complicated, but our blessed Lord over Walden watches out for all of us, and I wouldn't want to do anything to make him upset. And so, our blessed Lord, I bless him, you know. And she smiles. Look upon our wares. I'm sorry, I can't stop saying that. I'm a little stressed, and I feel like it just keeps coming out.
No, you
And
see
then
that.
she
You
smiles
see
again.
that. Do you have a anything I can write with?
Of course, everybody's got pen and a quill and paper. You know, 1 second. And she shuffles and she finds this like dingy-looking brown paper and like a half-broken quill, and she hands them to you like expectantly.
I'm going to write on it.
Are you okay?
What the fuck is going on? And show it to her.
And she kind of like, it's almost like she
And we'll hand
glitches out.
her the pen if she takes it.
Okay, she takes it and she's like, and immediately is like, and like is writing out a story for you. And as she hands you back the paper, it's long, but the gist of it is, okay, so hear me out. A few months back, maybe longer than a few months back, a year, 3 years back, one of the lords, and she's like, she's telling you everything. This woman is telling you everything. She's like, the Lord's son, one of the Lord's sons went off to the Enclave and studied to become some kind of, I don't know, magical being. We're not sure what. He went to the Enclave, he studied a lot, he came back, and it was crazy. He like overthrew everybody. And she's like, I'm actually not from here. I'm from the Enclave, but I'm terrified of this man. Like, he's very, 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 very scary. And she's like, just going on and on about like how terrifying the king is. And she's the king. She puts king in quotation marks. And she's like, my job is essentially to keep this portal open so that the quote-unquote king can come and go as he pleases. And then she like hands it back to you and is like, look upon our wares!
This poor woman.
This Poor woman.
Does she get any sleep?
He's going to stare at it for a little bit.
Probably takes 20 minutes to read.
Kind of take
Right.
that page, fold it up, put it in a pocket.
And she holds out her hand for it. She holds out her hand for it one more time.
I think that he should eat it. You should
Uh,
put
you
it in
hand
his
it to
You're
her?
here to not consume.
She
He can
does.
still
Holding out
take
her
the
hand for the
The paper.
paper
Maybe
that
he'll
she
be
wrote.
ground into dust by his gears.
Once she's seen you finished reading it, she like holds her hand out for the paper one more time.
Okay, he'll hand it back.
Okay, she folds it up in a really small piece and goes,
Oh,
and swallows it.
yeah.
Well,
She's desperate.
He will write out something, and then he will show it to her, and it will say, "So you can't buy my ring."
Only so, I think. Look upon our wares.
Jesus Christ.
She is so sad.
He'll write out, "Where does the portal go to?"
Portal. And then she takes the quill from you, and she writes the Enclave and hands it back to you.
No.
He will write on it, "Can I step through it?"
Oh my god.
And then she grabs the pen and paper back and writes, "Not without." Look upon her. Sorry. She writes out, "Not without my help."
He'll just write on it, "Do you want us to just kill the king?"
Oh my fucking god. Can we please?
She folds up the paper really small and eats it again, and then looks at you and said, "I don't know what you mean," and then nods aggressively.
Honestly, we've already killed one king. We might as well keep going.
Ain't that the
Honestly.
truth?
He'll just say out loud, "Who can buy a ring from me?"
Then, blessed be his name, our King Walden, and she like looks shocked that she's like, "Oh shit, I said the wrong thing again." Our King Walden, King Walter, he is interested in magical items. Our most blessed king would probably be interested in something found from an ancient beast like a Luska. Blessed be his name.
Of course.
Sounds good to me then.
Thank you
Blessed
for
be
looking
his
upon
name.
our wares.
Yeah, very good wares.
Thank you.
You should
Most
get a
kind
broom.
of you, sir. Okay, and actually, we're gonna pause there unless you have anything else, Juti.
No, that is it.
Okay. He's my favorite. I love the shopkeep. Okay, we're gonna go to Maeve and Petra then, who are going to the beach. Beach. Let's go get away.
Exactly.
Say what they're gonna say.
Nikki and Josh. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. If you want to stick yourself on the map, Nikki or Josh. If you want to stick yourself on the map, you're welcome to. You're probably coming out from this alley.
We're in the shop.
We're still on the shopkeep.
Yeah, I did it again. I did it again. I gosh darn did it again. Okay, there we go.
Beach.
The docks.
Where are we coming from?
Over here.
Sweet beans.
Yep. Okay, and I have a description for the docks as well.
Okay.
Let me know. Library, not the taverns. Okay,
Can
so
everybody see it?
can you see? Can you not see?
I
I
can.
can see.
Is it over?
Oh.
Everyone can see. Okay, perfect. Okay,
Cool.
so the docks, the wooden piers floors are weathered and warped, creaking underfoot with every step as if threatening to give way at any moment. Jagged planks stick up from rotting beams, some of them missing entirely, leaving dangerous gaps that open into dark, murky waters below. The air reeks of salt, mildew, and stale fish, mingled with the faint stench of something long decayed. Rusted chains hang bleak from crumbling stone walls that border the dock, clinking eerily in the breeze. Old abandoned crates and broken barrels are strewn haphazardly, many covered in moss and grime, their contents long forgotten or stolen by desperate thieves. And there are currently 2 ships in harbor,
Nice.
and the ocean is right there.
I love the ocean. We should do a cannonball.
Yeah, basically she's just like, fuck it, ocean time, and yay.
We're just gonna run and jump off the docks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You do definitely grab some looks from the 2 groups on the
doesn't
ship
even
as they
look.
look down at you sprinting headlong across the docks and then cannonballing into the ocean.
I'm in the ocean, baby!
What are you doing in the ocean?
Immediately I'm doing whatever magical thing it is I do, and basically calling for Francis.
I just want to literally call for Francis. Like, cup my hands over my mouth and go, Francis! In the water.
Love that, Brett.
100% that's gonna help.
Honestly, that's
Okay,
kind of what it
I
looks
got it.
like, but like, yeah.
Yeah, you can like feel a connection to him, right?
Oh yeah, he's my boy.
That's your boy. So it's kind of far off, but as soon as he like feels you like pulling him along, his little shark body, you can tell, has started to move in your direction.
Fuck yeah.
And it's gonna take him maybe a day to get to you
That's okay.
with
as
where
long
he
as
was in
he's
the ocean.
On his
But he
way.
knows where he's going now.
Yelling, Francis! Francis!
But yeah,
Where are you, Francis?
We miss you, buddy.
in your soul, you can feel the wiggling.
The, and
I
the
can't feel the
jingling.
wiggling. So I'm
He's
just like,
wiggling in your soul.
And a jingle
Yeah.
jangling.
And the jingle jangling and the wiggle wiggling. So Francis
Gonna
is
nudge me.
on his way. Slowly
Is he
but
coming?
surely.
Yeah.
Is he
boy.
coming?
He coming. It's gonna take him like a day, but he will be here.
Should we go and get a tavern now?
Probably.
Just purchase a tavern.
Well, yeah. Get some rooms for the night. I mean, that's just... I miss Francis. It's been like forever since we saw him.
Yeah.
Days?
Maybe
Maybe
looks
a
like
week?
very thoughtful for a minute. Yeah. Swallows that shit down. Yep.
Oh,
He'll be fine. He'll be here in
Francis.
a little bit.
Keep the tears at
The
bay.
last time we saw Francis, I was Maeve, so...
Oh yeah.
So true.
That is
Okay.
very true.
Are you searching for a tavern then?
Yep.
I guess so. We're gonna just
Okay.
climb out the water now, looking
Yeah.
sodden and
Not giving
hopefully
a
really gorgeous
crap
because,
about the fact
you know,
that I'm soaking or people watching. Don't care.
I'm
in the
glittering. I'm glittering a lot, like because I've
Yeah.
water beaded all over my sparkly gold armor.
It's definitely,
I'm gonna,
there's like,
whip my hair a little, like flap.
there's definitely, it's a bunch of humans, like lining the docks and staring down at you. And let me see if anybody would say anything.
Oh dear, here come the comments.
Oh, try it. I fucking-
Nothing to see here, okay? You live in an ocean world. Fuck off.
Yeah, let's
I know,
draw
I was
attention
thinking-
to ourselves, Petra.
These are, you know, skilled seamen. Seamen. Space. So I feel like they're not totally shocked, but they're shocked to see you in this town. So it's kind of just glances you're getting versus like,
Okay, that's fine.
you know,
Cool.
threatening energy.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
but yeah, it's definitely easy enough to find the tavern. There is an adorable little tavern, actually. Stick you here. I don't know if I did anything with this map. I didn't do anything with this map. It's an adorable little tavern, and the sign outside
Wait, real
says,
quick. Real quick.
Yes.
Was the beach very lovely at night or sunset?
yeah.
The moon is like gently like reflecting off the water. The waves were like pretty calm and gently pushing against the sides of the dock. So you're like, oh, I love the ocean. So nice.
It felt really good to be in the water in my own body again.
Oh, for
Just
real.
put that out.
It was refreshing.
For sure. For sure.
Like this is what's right with the world. I can go on with my life now.
You're like, everything's gonna be okay now. And definitely nobody has gotten arrested in your party, and not two people are starting different types of coups. Definitely not.
Listen,
Yeah, why would that be
whenever we
happening?
split up, it's just side quests.
It's fine. Francis is on his way.
Yeah,
we
he'll
will
save
all
us
be
all.
good.
Okay, so you walk into the Staggering Steed, and the tavern is a lively establishment bursting with sounds of laughter, clinking mugs, and the soft strumming of a lute in the corner. Its exterior is a charming mix of weathered stone and timber, with a wooden sign creaking gently in the breeze, adorned with the imagery of a frothy tankard. A warm glow spills out from the window, inviting in wearied travelers and locals alike to step inside. Despite the noise, there are cozy nooks and crannies for quieter conversations or private gatherings, and the tavern feels like a second home to many, where friendships are forged over shared meals and tales of adventure are exchanged. It's a hub of activity, a place where the spirit of camaraderie and revelry thrives, inviting all those to enter, relax, enjoy, and partake in the warmth of community. This is one of the few places in Walden that doesn't feel like a total, like, depression show. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Awesome.
So, yeah, there's a few people milling about, and they seem content, a little tipsy. You know, the sun's gone down and the moon's risen, so
At the entrance
people
over
seem
here.
happy. Yes, correct.
I too would love to be a little tipsy.
Fair
We
enough.
could drink. We can drink a little.
Oh, we
It's
will.
evening.
We will.
So then, question, circling back to everybody but Vreek, R.I.P. Vreek. Surserpin, Sasset, Jutir, are you also all heading towards the tavern? Because it's not going to be difficult to find, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody else? Not Freak, though.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh no. What does that mean?
Your dear friends are waiting for you, Abe! Your dearest friends and compatriots!
That's us.
I will find the time.
No, you can do whatever the hell you want, but...
It's okay, the God spoke to me.
Oh, jeez.
I'm heading towards the tavern.
You felt a little itch on the back of your head, like, please, Abe! Okay, yeah, then you can all stick yourselves on the map, except Freak, because we'll come back to you. And yeah, you see your friends entering the tavern kind of one at a time, and you don't notice anything's amiss right off the bat, because you're like, it's Freak, you know? Freak's doing Freak things. Don't worry about
Technically,
it.
Breek has been out for like a day and a night, and we haven't worried about him.
Yeah, he's probably out robbing.
This is
like,
true.
He's
whatever.
probably getting someone arrested again.
Probably.
He can handle himself.
He is. He's a big boy.
But actually,
He's a
the
little
table
wolf.
you've kind of set yourself out at is a good place. It's a little bit in a quieter corner, so it's probably a good spot if you guys want to exchange information.
Let's
Okay.
do just
First-
that.
Great news. Francis is coming.
Great news.
Oh, sorry. I know he's your shark. But, I mean, we're friends.
Maeve kind of gives you a look of
I
like,
can
I don't know
be
why
friends with
you
your
care
shark,
about
right?
my shark so much, but like,
He's a good shark, okay? I mean, he's...
he is a good
Nice.
shark. I tend to agree.
I won't
Actually,
Shops
do you wanna-
here suck.
What?
The shops here suck. I was not able to sell my ring.
Well,
Honestly, I don't think anyone's gonna buy that ring.
it might be
It's a
because
sh-
it's a
They will buy
shitty
it.
ring.
I will get them to buy it. They will buy it.
Okay.
It's not worth anything. It's a horrible.
What's the
It's
ring?
a
It's not
horrible
a
ring.
bad ring.
I don't remember what the ring
It
is.
has no good. It has no good
It
consequences.
can save them. You just have to make a save, and then if you fail the save, you turn into a rabbit. Well, part of you.
Oh, it's the rabbit ring.
It's like
The
you have to do
rabbit
it 8
ring.
times to fully turn into one.
Yeah, and it's not reversible.
I thought
That
was
we
a
know
wand.
of.
It's not a wand, it's a ring.
It's the
Yes,
wand
it's
is
a
the
ring.
bubble wand.
Yeah, we
do
still
have
have
the
that
wand.
bubble
That's
wand.
a bubble wand. I give
Follow
that
the
to
bubble
Richard
wand.
whenever he comes to
around.
life. I miss Richard.
We all miss
Well,
Richard.
go kill someone and get.
You just have to kill someone and then you can make Richard again. Like, it's not that big a
I
deal.
figure we will do it probably soon.
Probably,
I mean,
That's our track record.
we do require Richard,
most likely.
so
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I don't know.
I'm kidding.
We do have to, I don't know. I can probably get the king to buy the ring, though.
The
He apparently
king,
likes
you think the ring's
weird
that?
stuff. So.
I feel like that's a
Huh?
good way to go to prison.
Wait.
To sell that to a
No,
king.
No,
the shopkeeper
wait,
told me that
that's
the
a great
ring,
idea.
that the king would buy the ring.
Alright.
We could take the Massacre's message to the king, and then like as a peace offering, be like, "We have this magic ring for you. We heard you like odd baubles. We are not trying. Like we're just the messengers. We're your friends. Here's the magic ring. You know, and maybe he'll like
Actually,
it."
that wouldn't be a bad idea. That would also get him, like, we would get in good favor with him because of the token or whatever, and then maybe we could finesse some other favors from him.
Yeah. Do we want to go to the Enclave?
Do we have a reason to go to the Enclave?
I don't know. I mean, it's a big power. Might be a demon there.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't think aren't the demons in like the kingdoms?
The Enclave
Well,
is
I mean, like,
kind of
yours was.
Might be
Do
a-
we
might
know
be a
that
key
all of
there.
them
The
are?
Enclave's
At the
not
very
necessarily a
least.
kingdom, but it's like a massive city power sort of thing. And Maeve is
I was
definitely
thinking
kind of
the
like.
Enclave would have a key at the very least.
No, that makes sense, though.
That's fair. Forgot we're
But-
looking for keys first.
The potion
We
shop.
don't even know if the other demons have keys though.
That's true. We don't know if
Why
they're
wouldn't
actually
they?
We don't know anything. Wait, okay.
Well,
where
no,
were we
but
gonna
we
meet the king guy who's not a king anymore? Where were we planning on meeting him?
At the
Can we
lighthouse.
be keeping an eye out to make sure no one's, like, eavesdropping on us? I would like to be doing that this entire time.
Roll me perception.
You know what? Same. That's kind of Maeve's actual job. It's like a
Yeah, that's
lookout.
the whole point there.
And for real, I want to know, like, because I remember us talking to the king and being like, "Yeah, we'll get back to you," but I don't remember
At the
where
lighthouse.
or when that. What?
Yeah,
We're
the
going
lighthouse.
to-
The lighthouse.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
We have like a
okay,
couple
yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, you had a
I
couple weeks. It's only been like 3 days since you last saw him. 4
Oh,
days.
I've only been in Dormira for 3 days.
Yeah,
no,
we weren't in
only
there for that long. You guys were
a
like,
day.
in and out!
We kept a tight schedule.
We did.
Respect.
Wow.
Mad respect.
Love that for us.
We are efficient, if nothing else.
I do.
Yeah,
I just remember a day of doing nothing where Petra was like
Wait.
sitting in the inn, like, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go outside.
Yeah, we basically like kept to ourselves and did fucking nothing. Wait, I want to roll too because I'm definitely looking.
Go ahead.
And then in the meantime, like, we occasionally like kill people and cut them up.
Bisected bodies and put them in. I still have that guy's body in the bag of holding.
You do.
You should have
My
gotten
bag
rid
of
of that.
holding.
I thought about selling his body parts, but I haven't found the right
That's
person.
not what I meant.
What else would you mean?
Like throw it away. I don't think anyone's
we
gonna
can
want to
still
buy
use
just a
it.
random
I'm sure that-
semi-hybrid body part.
I'm sure that it's got components we could use. Or
What?
someone could use.
Did you get the acid out of it?
No, see? A use right there.
So, Maeve, yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody's really noticing you, or everybody seems to be minding their business. The only thing is, you do see the waiter kind of like, you guys are clearly like huddled in conversation and talking quietly, and he keeps like looking over you like, oh, I kind of want to get their drink order and shit.
Oh.
They seem to be like having a really intense conversation.
Maeve does want to drink though, so if she notices him looking, she's gonna like wave him over.
Okay, he like scuttles over and he's like, oh, welcome in to the Staggering Steed. What can I get for you?
Oh, you got any mead?
Oh, plenty.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, it's gonna be a silver a mug. How many can I get for you?
I'll have one.
I'll have
Yeah,
one.
1, 2,
3.
3.
I don't have any silver.
I got you.
I love you. Thanks.
3?
Hey, thanks.
Mr. Large,
Looks like 3.
not human man?
He doesn't
That
drink.
is-
He's fine.
The crustacean?
Oh.
Crustacean? The crustacean mayhaps drinks.
Mayhaps you drink, sir?
Salt water.
I'm just staring into the ceiling.
You're like, I got a religious coup on my mind.
Maeve's gonna like wave at him.
Got a religious
Right
coup
now.
on the brain. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Yeah,
we
if
do-
you could get a cup of salt water for him, he does very much enjoy it. He's just shy.
We're in
I'll see
salt
what
water.
I can do about that.
Fantastic.
Honestly,
Open your
never had
mouth.
that request before.
You should just be able to put salt inside of water.
Or just open
Yeah.
your mouth. Wait, we're not underwater. Just kidding. My bad.
No, ma'am, you are not underwater.
We confuse that a lot.
I'm usually
Yes.
underwater. I haven't been above
It-
water in a long time.
It's an easy accident to make,
It is.
I suppose. Okay, so 3. Do you want our stronger brew or our weaker brew? It's up to
Strong.
you. I like the taste of the weaker one, but the
Strong.
stronger one will knock you off your feet.
Strong.
I'll go with taste. I'll go with weaker. I'm a
Okay.
taste person.
I'm a taste kind of gal. Let's do taste.
Okay, 1 strong, 2 weak. I'm on it, and a cup of salt water. Give me a minute, sir. Does it need to be from the ocean, or can I just like?
Can you
Honestly,
get it from the ocean?
I mean, I could send Jill out.
I'll give you a copper and Jill a copper if you get it from the ocean.
Sounds fair enough, ma'am. And he gathers up all his little coins and like walks away like, okay, Jill, I got something for you to do. Yeah, so he scurries off. Yeah, he scurries off to get you your goods.
Sasset,
Yes.
would you like to pay me back that IOU?
Good golly, I seem to be strapped for cash at the moment. What a shame. What?
Would you like
What?
to pay me back that IOU now?
Oh, I suppose it would be the kind thing to
It
do.
would be.
Here you go. And I'm going to kind of reluctantly drop. None of these coins are mine. I'm gonna drop the 80 coins in Shootier's. I'm assuming open hand.
Yup.
Awesome.
Ouch,
So
yes.
you guys are exchanging money, and about 5 minutes later, the waiter comes back with 3 mugs and a cup of salt water, and he like awkwardly slides the salt water in front of Sir Serpin, who's staring at the ceiling, and he kind of is like, okay, and then places each of the mugs in front of you, and he's like, anything else you need me? They call me Finn. Just shout for me, and I'm happy to get you stuff.
Finny boy, what's on the menu?
What are you having? We got quite a creative cook. You eat fish? Fish is quite
Do you have-
popular in these.
You got lobster?
And he kind of glances over at Sir Serpin and is like,
Don't worry, they're not related. It's fine.
Wouldn't want to cause offense to nobody.
He's fine. He's fine.
Lobster is considered quite a delicacy here. It's gonna be a gold per lobster, and he's kind of like trying to gauge Sir Serpin's reaction. Like, is that too cheap? Do you feel like I'm selling out your people?
My mouth starts to
Your
bubble.
worth right now.
Your mouth starts, and he goes, or maybe we don't have lobster. Like, I haven't talked to the chef today.
The 86.
Yep. You know what? I could go back and ask him, but I don't think we're gonna have any, probably.
That's a shame. Because
Yeah.
feeling the shell crunch between my teeth as it dies is a very good feeling.
What
Do
the
you eat
fuck?
lobster live, ma'am? That's concerning. Also, I don't think you're supposed to eat the shell.
Well, sometimes you gotta have that crunch.
I don't think we've ever
ma'am?
seen you order live lobster before.
Never.
I don't relate.
We've never been in a nice enough place for me to order lobster.
Yes, we have.
Can I get you a plate of meat and cheese?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, that'll be meat and cheese, ma'am. I think that's the safest bet for all of us here. And looks again at Cursor Pin, who's like foaming at the mouth.
What's the meat?
Cow? The normal variety, I suppose. It'll be a gold piece for me to get enough to feed all y'all, though.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll pay that.
Okay.
Since you got my meat, I'll pay that. I don't mind.
That's okay. I'll be back. And he kind of like one more withering look at Sir Pin, like, oh god, I don't understand this thing. And
I
actually,
slowly turn my
maybe.
head towards her while bubbling.
Oh, I'll be right back. And like you hear him as he walks up. I don't get paid enough for this.
As the server walks away, I'm gonna wipe my mouth clean and I'm just gonna look at everyone. Has anyone of you seen Brick? I have a proposal.
I think he's out doing
Needing to
stuff.
talk with her.
I think he's
They
out.
probably he's robbing somebody.
Probably.
I would
He's
assume
probably
he's probably
fine. I
right.
haven't seen it though.
With that, we're
Probably,
gonna take
yeah.
a small pause to see what
To the prison.
what Freak is up to, and maybe someone else is there. I don't know.
Oh!
Maybe. Let me. Freak, can you see? Also, Katie, can you see?
I see the tavern.
Oh, I did it again! I just was so excited, I forget to move the tab. Can you see?
It's black.
It's black.
Okay, give me the strength to find the will to do this correctly. It shouldn't be black. Why is it black? I'm upsetty spaghetti.
Not the spaghetti.
I'm upsetty
Do you
spaghetti.
maybe have no
What about
light?
now?
No,
It's still
but-
black.
Can you zoom out? Zoom out for me.
Yeah, I'm zoomed out.
Oh.
It's all black.
Let me try something. Will you? Okay. Please drag yourself onto the page right there and let me try another thing.
Everyone
where
or
I'm
just
peeing?
her?
Just her. Just her. Please don't drag yourself onto the page. Everybody else. Please hold.
I
Everyone
already
else.
did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Freak. Freak, no. I deleted you. Bye, Freak.
I was like, Freak needs to be there though, right?
Poor Freak can't catch a break.
Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can fix it now. Let me see. Dynamic lighting on. I'm gonna kill dynamic lighting. I hate it. It's cool, but I hate it, you know?
I very much understand.
Okay, can you see now? Can you see now? Ha
Oh, yes. Yes.
ha! Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, let me put the group onto the page. We'll just stick you in here. Can you? Everybody else see now? It's like a narrow hallway, essentially.
No.
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 Nope.
Give me the strength.
You're doing great, Lily. You're doing
You're
amazing.
doing great.
I'm trying. Ah!
Oh, I see it now.
There we are. There it is.
There
A
it is.
narrow hallway. Freak! You awake with a singular health point, choking on your own blood,
No.
in a prison cell.
Well,
And actually, you hear. So, okay, I couldn't find a map I particularly liked. So here we are. It's like 2 people per cell, but I didn't have the space, and I like can squeeze you in both in here, but it's a little bit. Okay, I guess that works. You're both. We're both in tight quarters. In here. It's a little bigger than that. It is a small prison cell, but it's a little bit bigger than that.
Witness, you're friendly.
You
Yeah,
were going to have us be arrested when we brought it to the fucking king, weren't you?
oh my god, she was.
Oh, jeez.
I knew it.
I'm not gonna say. I don't know what you're
Fucking-
talking
She was gonna get one of us arrested at the very least.
At
At least
least, yeah.
somebody was gonna get arrested.
Someone's going to jail.
Vreek just did it for us.
I would never. Yeah, Freak was on. What was it? What did they do when they you play video games really fast. Speedrun?
Speedrun.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Reese
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
speedrunning the dungeon. Okay, anyways, I have a small description for the dungeon. So Freak, you awake. There's someone chained right in front of you, and I'll have you introduce yourself in a second. But the dungeon is a dark, oppressive place hidden deep beneath the castle's stone foundation. The air is thick with the stench of damp earth, mold, and decay, making each breath feel heavy. Flickering torches set in iron sconces provide the only dim light, casting long, dancing shadows that make the place more unsettling. The cells are narrow, very, very narrow. Not that narrow, but pretty narrow, with rusted iron bars and heavy creaking doors. Each is equipped with a simple straw pallet, though most are filthy, the bedding long since rotted. Some cells are occupied, with prisoners silently watching from the shadows or muttering to themselves, their voices echoing eerily throughout the corridors. Chains hang from the walls, some still holding prisoners in place, i.e. you two. Their wrists rub raw from the manacles. The dungeon is a place of despair where time seems to stretch endlessly. The atmosphere is suffocating. The feeling of hopelessness presents as if the walls themselves have absorbed centuries of suffering. For those unfortunate enough to be held here, escape feels impossible, and mercy is a rare visitor. Reek, your eyes glance up to the person who is chained to the wall in front of you. Katie, do you want to introduce yourself and what you look like?
Okay, so
Let me put shift C.
so on the wall you see a what appears to be a water genasi. He's got like long white curly hair and it's hanging in his face. Usually not as disheveled as this, but he's in jail. And I'm guessing it's like dimly lit in here, but like from what you can make out of him, he's got like scales on his cheek, like iridescent blue scales, and a very deep, obvious gash curling around his eyebrows and his cheekbone over the scales. Some scales are missing. He is wearing a white puffy shirt that's like open at the front, and a jacket that's kind of like hanging off one of his shoulders, disheveled. His eyes are closed. His eyes are closed. He doesn't seem to really react to someone coming into the cell if he's he just seems to be resting. Oh, he's athletically built, and he looks to be about late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so Freak, after you are dragged into the cell unconscious, and after a while you do wake up and you see a man in front of you looking like he's resting. What does Freak do?
Well, shit.
Fair, valid.
It's been a while also since I had a cellmate. Hey, buddy. Hey,
I just open one eye.
you come to these often?
I'll open both eyes and I'll look up and say, actually, yes. Do you?
Been a bit, but yeah.
This is going so well.
They're bonding.
They're best friends already.
They have so much in common.
We've both been to jail multiple times. BFFs. Yeah,
is Freak
so
also
both
chained to the wall?
No.
Or they just-
you are both chained to the wall. The chains are loose enough where you can like stand up and sit down, but it's like kind of an awkward, like when you're sitting down, it's an awkward, I don't know how to describe this, puppet energy.
Oh,
Puppet energy.
and manacles. Yeah. That's awesome.
And you definitely both don't have any of your stuff.
Yeah, figured.
It'd be kind of an oversight if they did.
How'd you get in here? What'd you do?
Can always help.
I'll tell you as long as you tell me. Huh?
Tell you what?
I'll tell you how I got here. As long as you tell me.
How I got in here?
Yeah.
I see. No, nothing for free, right?
Right.
Sure, but you go first.
I. Can I look around to see if a guard's like listening in?
Yeah, for sure. Roll me perception. It doesn't seem like it. The hallways are pretty quiet. You can hear a few other prisoners about, but it doesn't look like anyone's currently patrolling the hallways and listening in from what you can see.
Alright, I'm going to talk in a hushed voice, but it's hard to do the Greek voiced hush, so I'm with normal.
Us?
I was trying to get somewhere, and I wasn't supposed to be there. And when I got caught, I tried to act drunk, and then I fucked my words up, and I was gonna get punched anyway. So, that dude was swinging.
Yeah. Sounds like an overreaction to me.
Yeah, actually, what's your character's name again? How do I pronounce this?
Xavier Renato?
Xavier.
Yeah.
You were arrested by similar-looking folk, the stone golems, so
Yeah.
you know exactly what he's talking about.
Okay.
I don't think you were maybe necessarily decked like Freak was, but you do. You're like, oh yeah, those are definitely the same guys who arrested me, or the same type for sure.
Okay. Something similar happened to me. I was just, fencing goods out in the marketplace and, minding my own business. And they just sort of, decided that they didn't want me to be there. And here I am now.
I got your drift.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. You guys are kind of both stuck there for now. If there's anything you want to try to do to get out, we can talk about that. But otherwise, I'll circle back to the group because they are like, wait a minute, Freak.
go ahead.
Freak, anything you want to try to do?
Just, see if I can slip out of the tentacles.
Oh, roll me dex. We'll just see what happens. You're a tiny little goblin. These manacles are built for humans.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me, I guess, roll for the chains, and if I roll lower, you got one hand out. You managed to,
Hell yeah,
twist your wrist enough, and you're like, bloop, and one hand is now out of your one manacle.
Damn, you're slippery.
Great.
Yeah.
Quite.
Quite. Yeah, Xavier, you're definitely more of a normal human size, so
Yeah.
the manacles are quite tight on you. But Freak is a little tiny goblin, so Freak's like, yeah, I could probably wiggle my way out of this. If you want to roll one more, Freak, to see if you can get your other hand out, you can go ahead. Okay, let me roll. Your other hand is a little bit more stuck, and it ends up being one of those things where you're like, but
Stuck
you're
on
like,
your knuckles. Like you
Yeah,
can't quite get all the
exactly.
fingers out.
yeah, and you're like, you're almost there for sure. You're almost there, but it's like, it's not quite. One hand is bigger than the other. That's canon now, Freak, so you're welcome.
You're not
okay, Freak.
symmetrical, Freak.
We'll leave you to continue to struggle with that. Serpin, you just mentioned, you're like, wait a minute, I want to talk to Freak, and Freak's gone. So let me put
This
you
is
back
how
on the
many
tavern.
hours have been
I mean,
Just
Eartha
if
gonna
just
figure
a few
out.
minutes, I'm not worried that much.
No, we probably.
It's
I don't
been
think. Yeah.
2 hours or 3 hours since you've last seen Freak.
Well, like Freak does this.
So what time is it now, though?
Hmm?
What time is it now?
It's probably like 9 or 10. So it's getting dark.
Bedtime?
It is getting bedtime.
And
getting
maybe
worried
if
here.
Freak doesn't show up by in the morning, then we'll be worried. But right now we're like,
Well,
it's Freak.
technically,
Freak kinda
technically, we
does
also
this.
didn't tell Freak we were getting the tavern. We just kind of
Yeah.
all drifted this way, so we might want
Said to meet at the
to.
tavern to.
Well, to be honest with you all, I don't have much time about what I have in mind to do, so I
Oh,
really need
boy.
to take a break. I
What do
only
you
have
need to
like
do?
a day to prepare. Well, if you don't mind, let me just do something here.
Also,
I
babe,
would
will you
have-
roll me a con save just to see how well you hold your liquor? Because you got the storm
Damn
one.
straight. Oh, I'm not
I
that
hope
good at
you
those.
get wasted.
I hope so.
Oh, fuck.
Nope. Babe, you're like, this is nothing. Are you kidding me? This is strong shit. Like, this is not coming
There's
from
no
the top
alcohol
shelf.
in here at
This
all.
is weaker than the shit my grandma made.
You're not impressed. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Sir Serpent.
I will pull up my what's this? The bottle caps that Rick gave me. Then I'm gonna imagine Freak, and I will cast my locate creature.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And what's the distance on that? 1,000 feet. Yeah, the tavern's pretty close to the castle. You're pinging Freak below the castle. There's a Rick-sized ping coming from below the castle.
What the fuck?
I mean,
All right.
Is he not
my eyes are
robbing
closed
somebody?
while I'm talking to everyone. What the fuck? It's either Rick is buried alive or she's somewhere in the dungeon.
what?
Make
Well,
your pick.
That sounds
Well,
about right.
technically, he could be buried alive in the dungeon.
He could be.
Well, if he's dead, he's dead. If he got arrested, that sounds like a learning opportunity, and we ought to leave him to it.
The people here seem really weird. He probably did something and was immediately arrested for it.
Probably.
So
You're right.
I guess how
I
late do
got
we want to wait until we
I
go
got an
grab
hour
them?
until this spell fades, so let me just if it's alright, let's try to follow it just to be sure.
Yes, we should do it.
I mean, yeah.
We can, but like, listen, you get yourself
what are
arrested,
we-
it's your job to get yourself out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how are we going to do a prison break in the castle?
We can help. We can help. I mean,
Then how
We
did
just
you
broke
leave
into a castle. We have to be crazy
We broke it
prepared.
into
for it.
one castle before.
Oh,
with
we
very little
absolutely
time.
could. It's
Look,
just, but then
couple
what's
of
the
us
point?
will go to the king and we'll give him the message from Massacre and we'll show him the ring, and then the rest of you will just sneak down to the dungeons and get him out.
Freak's a tough kid. You get yourself out, you'll learn. That's literally how life works.
I
R.I.P.
don't
Rick.
think that
Suffering.
I don't think that they'd have given Freak the opportunity. Probably they took all of Freak's stuff.
Oh,
Freak
for
is
sure.
very small.
You still gotta figure it out. We've all been arrested.
I'm sure
We
he
all
can
have
figure out
not.
a little bit.
Very
Wouldn't
much.
it be
We
nice
all
to
I
have
have
like,
not been
been
arrested
arrested.
before.
Okay, well,
I've
you guys
never
aren't
been
doing it
arrested.
right then. She actually looks
as
kind of
you guys-
surprised that you guys haven't been arrested before. She's like, oh,
Listen,
I think I would argue. I'd like to imagine like a camera like pan to Freak and Freak just being like, "My friends will surely come and get me. They care about
I have
me."
every confidence I will be rescued.
it's how she was raised. You don't get
Okay.
rescued.
The issue is we get caught. Now we have to kill the whole castle of
Yeah,
guards.
that's why we give him a
You
minute.
said you
He's
wanted Richard back.
he's a nimble fellow. Let him figure it out.
I'm not worried about killing the guards.
Oh no, I don't give a shit.
How about we just
No,
look for the
I
bailiff?
feel like some of
and
us are
probably
going to
ask
die
if
doing it.
Probably.
what she did, and probably it's just a minor offense, and maybe she's gonna come out for a day or two.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't think that they do minor offenses here.
You don't know that.
This This
Can I do
yeah,
a
this town does
vibe
feel
check
very
of
much
the town since we've been out and
For
about?
real.
Can I do a vibe check to see if like they wouldn't do minor offenses?
Oh, five. What do we roll for
Let
general
me
vibe
vibe check this fucked up town.
Insight?
Oh, yeah, insight sounds good.
That's
Yeah,
genuinely a
insight.
guess. Like,
Alright, no, that seems reasonable. I see you. I see your insight.
Oh,
Yes, they probably only do minor offenses. It's probably
Listen,
like a day or two.
this place is like super chill. They're gonna like probably slap on the wrist, don't do it again, and let him out, no harm, no foul. He's
The potion
fine.
shop has a secret portal to the Enclave that the king has the potion shop
He's
seller
investing.
not tell anyone
He's the
about.
king. What king doesn't?
Travel.
What king
It's
doesn't
just
have secret portals?
investment.
That if we just do our message to the king, at least one of us can go and check on Rick
That's
or
next
something.
day.
He can spend a night in prison. He'll be fine.
I'm not disagreeing with that. He will be fine with the night in prison.
Me and my nephew
What if
figure
they
it out
have
tomorrow.
execution laws here?
Well, then he should have done better.
Wow,
listen, guys.
babe.
I am maybe Freak's biggest fan here, but this is how,
Freak
this
means
is natural
nothing to
selection.
you.
Okay, you get arrested, you figure it out.
Look,
You get kidnapped, you
We
figure
have
it
shit
out.
to do, and Freak does a really good job at killing shit.
He does.
So I'd like to keep Freak alive.
I would love for him to be alive, but
Would you? You don't seem too keen on making sure he is.
this is what you do. This has been my whole fucking life. Okay, you get arrested, you figure it out. You are better for next time. You don't get caught.
Yeah, but Maeve, you're pretty fucked up.
Relax. I'm trying to like
You're
calm
pretty.
everybody down, like putting my hands out over the table, like, all right, chill. We can still figure this out tomorrow. I don't think Freak is gonna
we're
die
not on
tonight.
a time frame. Like,
Oh no, for sure. He's not. Me and my Nat 1 are certain he's not gonna die
I want
tonight.
to call the waiter over.
Finny boy.
Okay. Yeah,
Finny
Finny.
boy.
Hey,
Hey, perfect
Um,
timing! And he lays out your cheese platter and meets
Oh,
the
God,
cow
the
meat,
cow.
and he looks at Sir Serpent like, cow is definitely chill, and then he's like, oh my God, surf and turf. Is this offensive?
I play him out like a.
Oh
Why are you
God.
traumatizing this
Um,
poor boy?
Finn.
Yeah, Finny. I like to go by
What
Finny
are,
personally.
Finny, what are your king's laws on execution here for lawbreakers?
Finny immediately stands up and like straightens up, like he's like, okay, I'm prepared for this. Our king is very just,
practiced
and
this.
anybody who deserves to be executed deserves to be executed.
So that's a yes.
right, but who deserves to be executed? Like everybody? Just
Many people. Our king is just, and his justice is vast, and over
How many
land,
people
oversees the land.
How many people
Okay.
that get imprisoned get executed here? Would you say?
The right number.
Oh no.
what percentage of them is it?
that, like, this is just a Julia question, and I
Yeah,
feel like if
yeah,
you don't
for
want to answer it, you don't have to answer. How long has Xavian been in prison?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably not. Right. What do you think? If you had to give a gander, probably not that long, I would think.
Definitely not that long. Probably very.
Well, would he have been
recent, like,
executed if it had been a while?
Yeah, seriously, how long?
Yeah,
is it?
you're right. It's probably a recent offense,
Yeah.
so I don't think you've been in prison that long either.
Like a day or two, or like
Yeah,
hours?
probably like a day.
Couple of weeks?
I'd say a day or two.
Okay. And we still don't know that, but I know that, so
No.
I feel better now.
But now Julia knows that.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Yeah, he looks and he's like, the right number.
Okay, if
good to
10
know.
people got arrested, how many would be executed?
The correct amount.
And-
Our Lord is just.
Okay, Jesus Christ, this guy's useless.
Finny's doing his best.
Finny is. Listen, this town is terrified
His
of that
best is
man.
not good enough.
Finny kind of leans in closer and he goes, and he looks, he's like, normal people aren't gonna give you the answers you want because our king is so just and kind. And he looks around like, I go, just double checking. He's like, our just Lord, blessed be his name.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nighttime is when people have real answers. Not here. Because our just and glorious Lord watches over us all.
We need
Thank
to kill
you,
this
Finn.
king.
Is surf and turf offensive?
No.
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 I
he's
Okay, thank God. And he
Bye,
kind of
Finn.
deflates and his voice goes back to normal. He's like, oh, thank God. And he
Bye,
screams
Finny.
off. He's like, he's sweating. He's like, oh my God, that was so stressful. Why are these
That was so
outsiders be asking
intense.
questions?
Does that change anyone's answer?
A little bit, not gonna
little.
lie. We might
okay. I
We
don't
might
want to
have
see
to
the kid
go
die.
get Reek. but also how?
Again, the distraction plan. We should split up. It's like no one listens to me here.
In that case, we need to figure out who can most easily
so
turn
we'll-
people
I'm a good
to their
sniper.
ideas.
Into charismatic versus sneaky. I think that
I think we
Jotira
should
and I
maybe
can go
send
talk
him-
to the king, and the rest of you guys, or maybe not Serpent.
Yeah,
Not
don't send him
Serpent.
with Team Snake. No. I will
I
not be
can-
taking Serpent.
I can distract, but I also have ways to get freak out very
Like
easily
what?
if I am
Okay.
able to get to him.
Oh, I could go with Sasset to the king because Sasset has Massacre's message.
I do, yes.
You're also pretty good at like.
What's your method of getting freak out?
I feel like you guys are going to get arrested if you give him the message.
Listen, if we get arrested, then we have what we call a pincer movement, and we have two teams to rescue Vreek.
then we
One
just
on the
get them
inside,
all
one
out
on the
with us.
outside.
Honestly.
Because we're already down there rescuing him, and then now they run into us rescuing him.
Well,
It'll be fine.
We cross that bridge when we
Just
get
won't-
to it.
we will be passive
We'll
up
burn
until
that
we get
bridge
to
when
the
we get to it.
Exactly. We'll be passive up until we get to the jail cell, and then we'll start fighting. It'll be
Okay.
grand.
Okay.
Be grand.
I can
I don't
also
wanna overthink
cause
this
like
anymore.
fog again, so like
Yeah, same.
we have ways to get out.
That is true.
That's
I
how
don't
we got
think-
into Dormira's castle.
Pretend there's some kind of holy revelation thing happening.
The
we
king!
could do that again. It worked.
It worked the first
The
time.
king graced us with this fog.
Yeah.
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 Honestly, though.
Listen, actually, they're scared of him enough that they might just
Honestly,
kowtow in his
yeah.
very name. We might just be
They
able to
wouldn't
be
even,
like,
they wouldn't even second guess it, yeah.
no, we could just be
Yeah.
like, in the
Oh
king's
god,
name.
he's learned
We
fog
could just
from the
go somewhere and
enclave.
say that the king told us to be here, and then they'd be like, okay.
Right, and then if they start
Right.
being like, oh, well, no, we are different enough to have been hired for better muscle because we're just better than humans, I guess.
Right.
Quote
Okay,
unquote.
if we get caught for like giving the king the message, then I don't really see a problem with that because they'll just take us to jail, which is where everyone else will be, and then we'll be able
Right,
to
but they'll
like.
we'll be down there as they're imprisoning you, and then they'll see us down there as we're breaking him out.
I feel
Yeah,
like
and
if
we'll
we
just,
go
at
in,
that moment, like surprise attack the guards behind. Like it'll just
I
we'll
guess.
outnumber them. We will
And then
so
we get Richard.
outnumber them in that
Okay,
moment.
I agree with this. We get Richard back. I agree with this.
Okay,
fair enough.
yeah.
We do end up getting Richard back.
Serpent,
Good
will you
plan?
roll me insight just to see
Who?
if you realize something. Sir Serpent.
Oh,
the insight.
Please roll well.
I don't know if this will be helpful, but just something to think about. Yeah, it's not too hard. You noticed when Finn was talking to you, he mentioned about like nighttime is the correct way like to get answers and stuff, and you're like, okay, that. And then you remember the older lady telling you about the plaza at night and the caravan, and you're like, boop.
you connected
Those
the
two
dots.
dots. The two dots are connecting. I don't know if you want to
connected
do
the
any.
dots.
I don't know if you want to do anything with that information, but you have that information.
Could we hire people to help?
Criminal?
I think more like we could
I
get
don't
better
wanna spend money.
information.
Could also try to bribe guards, like.
Well, that might be it. But we could probably get better, more accurate information from the caravan tonight. That should be rolling in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
That's
If we're gonna spend
fair.
money to do something, I'd rather us just do it ourselves.
No, totally.
The only thing is, like, I don't think we should spend money on, like, people.
I'm not
I
saying
think
we
we should
should.
try
I'm
and
Okay,
saying
see,
it's
okay, all right.
Ah,
the
That's fine.
layout.
That is just an idea.
I think we should get, like, the layout,
We can
and
talk to
then...
people. I'm okay with that.
Oh, yeah, for sure, we need to talk to people. If we get the layout of the castle, I think that would be most helpful.
That is true.
Yes.
And then also
I like
maybe
it like that.
layout of the guards, see if we have their schedule, that way we could avoid them. Maybe any kind of potential blackmail on the guards, that way we could do this quick and quiet, and
well, we don't know
have
which
some-
guards would be there though, so like blackmail's not really.
Fucking will be hard. We can just intimidate them.
That's true, we could.
If we wait until tomorrow, we could bribe them. I will have money, but I prefer not to use it.
Well, I also don't think we should wait that long, especially if we have
Well, we're gonna
a
wait till
convenient
tomorrow. I
black
think.
market area thing.
Well, I think we're waiting
tonight.
until tomorrow, regardless, though, because we can't really do much tonight. I mean, other than we're gonna talk to the black market people, but we're not freeing them tonight, right?
Are we not freeing them tonight?
Oh, I thought we weren't.
It depends on if we can talk to the king at all tonight.
I would imagine.
You guys are also about to hit the point of exhaustion here in a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
why I'm
so-
thinking
Oh,
we
no.
shouldn't.
I think we should just go to bed and tackle this in the
We
morning.
might not be able to save Reek tonight.
I never. Yeah, I mean, we're not. He's a little bit fucked. He's a tough kid. He'll make it till morning.
Freak, you got one hand out in the cell as the camera pans to you, and you're like, "My friends will come for me."
There.
We will,
Plan
just
and
not
come
right
into my
now.
Our bond is stronger than anything I have known before.
I think. How far? Okay. Serpent, how far away does it show you that Reek is right now?
DM?
Well, the tavern is close to the castle. Let me do some measuring. Please hold while I measure some things. And think about my life. And Serpent starts a religious rebellion. You know, all that good stuff.
Listen, we might as well bring every town we go to down.
Okay, so you're here. 75. So the castle itself, so you're at the tavern. The castle itself is about 100 feet away from you. Downward, maybe Vreek is like 30 feet down. It seems like it's only like 1 or 2 floors below. It's not that deep. But you're like 100 and then down.
I relay that. 100 and down.
From us,
100 and down.
Yes,
From
from
where
you
we
at
are.
the tavern. Yes.
it is 100 feet away from us and down.
Yes, the castle's 100 feet away from you, and then you hit the
Um,
point on top of Reek, and then it's downward.
I can just go get him.
Oh, you've got that stone walk ability.
No, I can teleport to him. I teleport back.
What the
100
fuck?
feet?
Since when?
I can open up a door, a little doorway, within 500 feet, just to a spot within range,
But can
and
you,
cast Dimension Door.
Holy
500 feet, a
shit.
spot
Go
within
fucking
range.
get him then. What are we waiting for?
What have we been debating this whole plan
Like,
for? What
we're
the
still
fuck,
Lily's
man?
having a mental breakdown.
You just been sitting on this information, letting all
Didn't
of us
know how far
talk
away it
out
was.
our
I didn't know how
asses?
far it was. And it's a precious resource.
Yeah,
Gonna
by
point
all
the
means.
exact direction and the exact
Lily's
distance
gonna
from my
shit her
answer.
pants.
Except that
Do as you
we
please,
should-
honestly.
We should do this from like rooms we rent and not in the middle of this tavern.
Agree. Yeah.
So let's
We're
get
just
rooms
open our door to
first.
the dungeon real quick, right in the middle of the tavern. I foresee no consequences happening
No
to
issue.
that.
Go the other way, patron.
Hey, Finn is chill. Finn is very chill.
Finn's not a
He's a
snitch.
cool guy.
Actually, can I wave down Finny and be like, "My good sir, we would like how many beds are in your rooms?"
It's 2 beds a room. 1
Fantastic.
gold a room.
what are we, 3 rooms, right?
Yeah, 3 rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 rooms, please, preferably next to each other.
Okay, as you guys think about that, we're gonna pan back to our friends in the dungeon. Freak, you have one hand out. Do you want to try again, just for shits and giggles?
Fucking, if we dimension door and Vreek's like already out, Maeve is just gonna be proven right, and we're never gonna let it down.
so smug.
That big hand, man, you're like, it's starting to get a little swollen because you're pulling on it, and you're like, it was already big, but now it's definitely bigger.
This is becoming a problem.
This is like, maybe I should see a doctor about that. Vivian, do you want to try anything? I don't know if there's anything in your wheelhouse you want to give a go to.
I mean, my hands are in manacles. I'm not sure what the hell I can do. I'm mostly just
Break your
watching
hands.
Breed struggle, and I'm like, gonna be like, have you tried spitting on it? Or maybe
No.
dislocating your thumb.
Oh. Well, happy.
That's an idea.
Dislocate that fat thumb.
There you go. The one that's already swollen.
Yes.
Freak, roll. Yeah, go
Freak
ahead.
would, too.
Yeah.
Freak.
Oh shit! Stop. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
feel like you go for spit first, hopefully, and you're like, and you're spitting on it, and you're like, and you're like, I'm free, baby. You still got the cell door. You got the cell door between you and the outside, but you're free. You got both your hands free.
Maeve suddenly feels a weird rush of pride.
Hey, little guy, now that you're out, you have sharp nails. Your fingers on your nails.
Yeah, I do.
Definitely.
Yeah, Freak never cuts his nails for sure.
They're so long and they're so sharp.
Could you come over here and maybe climb up on the cot and try to lockpick my manacles?
That sounds fun.
Also,
Wonderful.
Freak, you do have barnacles like stuck to your head right now,
Correct.
which if you broke them off, I think would definitely be sharp as well.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Whatever is at your disposal.
I like to think you named your barnacles are like living parasites.
The
You
real
probably
reason-
named them.
Yeah, the real reason that Freak has
You're like,
barnacles is just free
Fuck
lock.
off, Gregory. You deserved it.
Get lost, Kevin.
What are you doing, Freaky Freak?
I am gonna try to use my nails, and if that doesn't work, I'll break off a barnacle.
Roll me sleight of hand at disadvantage, because I feel like nails is not necessarily the most effective method of... Doesn't even matter, though.
Obviously,
Freak,
they're
you're like,
that's fine.
your gross little nails. I feel like you bite one into, like, the shape of a key, and you're like, click, click. And now you are both free, standing in a cell.
You are my savior, little guy. Thank you. Ow, my shoulders.
No problem. That was fun.
These guys are bastards.
Very much so. You wanna break out of here and beat them up on the way out?
Well, I prefer the more subtle approach, not the fan of beating people up
That's fair.
head on.
I
But I am a fan of breaking out, yes.
do.
Okay. If you want to try the door with your gross nail
Gross
finger,
nail.
you can roll me sleight of hand one more time at disadvantage.
This
Freak,
is
you stress me out.
amazing.
Freak, you stress me out so bad.
27 and a
Better.
30.
How did you roll a 27 at disadvantage?
Maeve is never gonna let this go.
No, she's so fucking smug.
Freak is capable of anything.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd like to imagine it's like the camera is on the outside of the cell, like pointing down the hallway, and just you see like two hands, like green hands, pop out with gross little fingernails, and they're like, as you're messing with the lock, and you hear a satisfying click, and the door swings open. So you have
This is
just a reminder, you have none of your shit on you, but you got sharp nails and a will.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I can't see the map, so I don't know what to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Why can't you see the map? I turned on dynamic lighting.
I'm not on the map either.
Can you guys not? Can anybody see? Can anybody see?
I can
I
see the
see
I'm
tower.
in the tavern.
Yeah, that's what I think.
She's so mad she just couldn't.
Man, that's my bad, y'all. Come on, y'all.
One of those days.
Just one of those days, man. Can everybody see now the lovely
Yeah,
dungeon
yeah.
I have?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I'm so dumb.
Reek or Zazie in there.
Right there. I scooted
Oh,
you
there
so they
they
could
are.
walk out. Yeah. I scooted you so they could walk out.
Right.
You right. You right. I swear I have done that at least 6 times, and I'm gonna do it 6 more. So get wrecked. In the span of the 30 minutes we have left, I'm gonna do it 6 more times. You're welcome. Okay, where are you going?
Okay.
Your door is open.
I want to check to see if there's any guards around before we do anything.
Yeah, for sure. Roll me perception.
Okay. Really?
I mean, why would there be any guards in a dungeon? No way. No way there is
not
a
a thing
single
that
guard in this dungeon. No way. I don't believe it.
Good, I
That's
couldn't. I've never seen one. I've never seen one there.
Yeah, you could try Freak too if you want.
I mean, the coast seems clear. What do you think, little guy?
Yes, the coast is totally clear. We are A-okay. You know what? What government entity would put guards in front of a prisoner? That seems like a waste of money.
Well, obviously, the prisoners are.
One guy who locks the door and then heads home. That's probably his whole job.
Well, the prisoners are
That
chained up.
makes
Why do
so
they need
much
guards?
We can't afford to pay them.
What are you doing? There's no guards.
Well, because there's no guards, I guess, which way should we go first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Left.
Do you know which way you came in? Do you know where your stuff might be? I'm not there, but I like to question.
You do not.
Yeah.
You were blindfolded when you were brought in. Freak, you were unconscious when you were brought in, so you're kind of going in blind on this one.
Well. Oh,
I cannot move! Why? Freak, will you drag yourself out onto the map? Right here. I just can't win today. Okay, can you see, or do I need to give you dark vision?
He moved.
Can see? Cannot see.
Eating
I'm
chocolate.
good. Eating vibes. Big
Fair.
vibes. You're like,
that was
reward
me.
yourself for rolling 80,000 27s. I get it.
I'm rolling
okay, yeah.
for perception, so why not?
I mean,
Yeah, then
what better way to follow up everything that Maeve had in
It's all
mind
about
for you?
balance.
I
It's all about balance. Okay, where are we going?
We're going towards whatever is up here as stealthily as possible.
As you walk by, you're noticing there's a few other people in the prison cells. They don't look up. It looks like they've been essentially starving to death in these cells. And it's like one of those things, maybe they've been forgotten about. I don't know how serious their crimes were. It looks like they're just emaciated, essentially.
Gross.
Well, glad I'm not them. Let's keep going.
I think we're gonna get along.
Not your character.
We are gonna get along.
I feel like Freak and Xavier are like, as they walk by. We're out.
Look at these losers.
Okay. Just, oh, look, a door. Little guy,
Yeah,
there's a
you
door
got it.
over here.
I love that you're calling him little guy. It's just adorable.
I'm not
Thanks,
even
little guy.
name until you ask. I love little guy.
He's
You're
a little
like, I'm not
guy.
even gonna tell you my name. I'm just little guy from now on.
I mean, we didn't even exchange pleasantries, so what's in the name anyway? Yeah, I'm gonna open this door, or slowly open it. Slowly. Boom.
It doesn't look like there's anybody in the room, but it does look like people have been tortured in this room for sure. As our little friends.
Holy shit.
It's essentially just a giant circular room, and there are just blood stains in various states. Like, kind of brown, seems like old. Quite red, seems like, oh, that's quite recent. And if both of you want to roll me Arcana, you can roll me Arcana. Sure.
This place is kind of fucked up, huh?
Good.
Okay, alright.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you're like,
Reek didn't do anything.
I'm not sure exactly what magic is here, but it feels like whoever was torturing these people was like, it was magic torture, you know?
Okay.
It was magic torture.
It was magic torture. Seems like also a little bit of like, I don't know, more like experimentation. Like some of the blood splatters are really like unique in shape and spatter. So it seems like whoever was torturing it was like partially, I don't know, maybe for information, but partially just like out of curiosity to see what they could do. Something like that.
Huh.
Oh, this place is fucked up.
These guys are bastards. Well, it looks like we opened the door to hell. Do you think we should go forward, or should we try somewhere else? What do you think, little guy?
I think we should look for a window.
A window? Okay. Aren't we? I mean, this is a dungeon. Would there be a window?
Not 2 floors down.
Very good point.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think we're going to have to find exit of some kind. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I am going to go into the torture room and go over here and open this fucking door.
We're just flinging doors open.
Oh, fuck, there's someone in there.
Yeah. Okay, so the door creaks open. A guard turns around and is like, last
the
time I
alert
checked,
noise?
there wasn't supposed to be anybody alive in this room. Uh-oh. And he
There
goes,
weren't any tortures scheduled today.
right, and he's like, and I'm gonna need both of you to roll me initiative.
Oh no.
Awesome.
So, about how much time do people have left?
I feel like I could go forever. I feel like I could
know,
go
right?
forever.
I have to be
Realistically,
done.
we have
in,
jobs.
Yeah, I have to be done in like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, perfect.
Does Sir Pen notice that Reek's beacon is now up and
Yes.
moving?
I
can
was
sense it.
just about to talk to you about that. Hold on, let me roll for this little guard. Okay, he gets to go last. Poor guy. Yeah, so we're gonna pause on that. Thank you for rolling initiative. And we're gonna pan back to the tavern. And look, guess what? I'm gonna move the tab. So we go to the tavern.
Hey, you
Look
did
at that.
it!
Who would have thought? Who would have thought it?
Wow!
And you're like, Sir Pin, you're like listening to everybody have these conversations. You're like, oh, Freak's little blip is moving now. Huh.
Oh,
Well, does he share
think-
this with the class?
Do you share with the class?
I'm gonna go. Shh, wait.
Everybody shut up, I can't see.
Rick's moving.
Oh, well, look at that. You were right, Maeve. Freak's fine.
like, well, fast or moving?
Slowly. Is
Like-
Rick a man or a woman? Sorry.
Freak's a guy, right?
Only
okay,
been 25 episodes.
Oh
Little man.
Slowly, like maybe they're being taken by guards.
Or like they broke out and like
Can I
are
tell
sneaking
them?
around.
Roll me insight. We'll see. I mean, you're gonna put your trust in Freak, I think. You think it's him getting out.
I'm sure this little bastard trying to break out of the prison.
I guess
That little bastard. That's my favorite
do
little
want
bastard.
to let them do it, or do we still want me to go and fetch them?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Can
They
only
could
one
still die
person?
doing it.
That's true. Could one person? How many people can go through the door that you have?
One.
One person.
The problem is we don't know.
But can you bring him
So
back?
We don't know about Xavier.
If you go there, can you
so
bring
I
him back?
I don't want to. I shouldn't take anyone with me there. Huh?
Well, here's the thing. If Reek is already in the middle of breaking out, what you could do is deposit you and one other person that would be able to help Reek, and then we could have the rest of the people or the rest of the group go to the back door or wherever and like meet us halfway. You know what I'm saying? Or like be the
I
exit.
mean, I guess,
group.
but I mean, at that point, why wouldn't I just go there and get him to come back?
Hold on, I have an idea. Since we don't know what's happening, give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna ritually cast divination.
Right, but Reek
We don't know that we're
fighting. This is
Nope.
gonna take 10 minutes and Reek's gonna
We
be
don't
by
know that they're
himself.
in combat with no weapons.
We do not.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know that.
No, we do not.
Yeah, okay. You're like, I got this.
Oh, you know what?
Can
Never mind.
start
You know what?
casting
Never
and we
mind.
can keep
Because
discussing.
I can't.
Oh, because you guys are all out of
Because
spell
I don't have
slots.
the components. I'm
don't have-
going to ritually cast it, but I don't have the components.
Oh.
It has a value, so never mind.
I mean,
It'll do it.
I can take someone with me, sure, but I don't know why we wouldn't at that point just have me go there, retrieve him, and come back.
So you can do this to people? Like, you can take people with you?
I can take one person with me, but if I take someone there, then I
You
can't,
can't take him back.
take him back.
Yeah, so not worth it.
Like, if I go, then I can only go, I should go alone,
Yeah.
so that I can take him back.
The door stay open for? Like,
No, it's
'cause
just,
if
it's
the-
instant.
It's not a
It is
door, it's
instant.
like
Well, I know, but, like,
teleportation.
if Reek's moving and you don't get like immediately in front of Reek, and you
No,
have to like,
I will have to cast this twice,
oh, I gotcha, okay.
which is as many times as I can do it.
I suggest, yes, go in there, grab Reek, and get out.
That's what I'm feeling.
Just in
Let's
case this
get in
goes
a room
wrong,
first.
maybe we should have a way to contact you. We got message, right?
I told you I need to sleep on that
Yeah,
first.
no.
Oh fuck, that's right.
That big worm did you all in. It's a big scary worm.
Fucking worm.
Fucking worm.
Fucking worm. I was
I'll be
actually
fine.
looking
Either
at my
if-
spells to see if I could do anything, but I'm out of spell slots
I'll
too
be
because of the
fine.
fucking worm.
Either way, I'll just dimension door right back, no matter
That's
what.
That's
If
fair.
I get Reek or not.
Well, we can also plan if for some reason you don't come back. We can like find
can
the way
split.
in and sneak in. Like
Yeah, that's
those of us
true.
that are
Sure.
sneaky.
You can
No,
still
never mind.
jailbreak.
I
So
mean,
we'll
me.
give you like, you dimension door in. We give you maybe 2
10
minutes.
minutes?
If you don't come back, we start towards the basement.
Who here's sneaky?
I can be
might
sometimes.
become
Definitely
sneaky.
not me.
Okay, I'm
On occasion, I am sneaky.
I am very sneaky. I mean, do we know how to even get to the dungeon?
You do not.
Okay.
Awesome. We'll figure it out.
I can be fast.
While you guys
That's good.
discuss that, we will circle back to our friends in the dungeon who are now squaring up.
Square up,
Uh-huh.
please, square up.
Square up,
Two
square
unarmed
up.
against one armed. We're okay.
And I just want a quick reminder to our friends, you don't have any weapons, so good luck with that shit.
Fist fight.
Good luck with that shit.
And 1 HP.
We're gonna start with Xavier. What you doing? You just open the
Doesn't
door, you're like,
Reek also
oh
have
shit,
1
guard.
HP right now?
Reek has 1 HP right now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Such a terrible plan. And backup is not coming.
Yet. Next round, hopefully.
If I try to like persuade or deceive this guy, does that count as like an action or something? Or
Yes, they would. But you're
Okay.
welcome to try.
I'm gonna hold up my hands and say, whoa, 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 easy there, buddy, easy there, buddy. I'm new here. I'm new on guard duty. I was just looking for the equipment storage to gear up and take my shift. It seems I've gotten turned around, and me and my friend here. I'm so sorry. Could you possibly point me in the right direction?
Man, I hope this goes
persuasion.
well.
Okay, not deception.
You can do persuasion or deception. I'm down for either.
Okay.
You are deceiving.
Actively.
Plus 10, yeah. I didn't see what you were doing.
Deception.
Plus
Okay,
10.
let me roll for him. He rolled a 2.
Oh fuck yeah!
He's gonna look at you and go, "Oh, you did me a fright in there, didn't you?"
My apologies.
No, it's all right, dearie. I just no one told me you were coming today. I thought you guys were coming in a week or so.
Oh no! Our ship came in early. It was free of water traffic for once.
Oh, you know what? That's great to hear. Traffic down the main fort can just be insane these days, can't it?
It really, really can. Truly, it is.
Oh
quite
my goodness.
frustrating.
I get it. You know what? I had a little boat, and let me tell you, it's not even worth it anymore with how many ships are out there.
A little boat. Oh, you should invest in a ship. A little boat's not
Oh,
very far.
You know what? With my salary these days, he kind of looks around. I don't want to say nothing about our blessed Lord the King, you know.
Of course not.
You know how it is. But you don't make that much on a guard's salary, so you just got to keep me and the missus afloat.
That is understandable, but you know, I have a few contacts who are in the shipping business, and
Oh, do you know?
you know, I could probably set you up with a good deal if you ever change your mind about looking for a ship.
You know what? You're such a dear. I'm so glad I'm going to be working with you. You seem lovely.
Oh yes, you too. You too.
Oh, you're gonna make me blush now. Oh, my name is Frederick.
Oh, Frederick, that is a wonderful name. Mine is Francesco.
Oh.
Both F.
Oh my
Lovely.
god. Well, who would have thunk it? Oh my goodness. Well, what a day. Yeah, so you're looking for the are you looking for the prisoners' equipment? The confiscated equipment, or are you looking for the guards' equipment?
Oh, both actually. Both would be wonderful. I'm still trying to get the lay of the land, so it would be nice to get a thorough understanding of the layout. Yes, thank you.
Oh, no worries. Do you want me to show you? I don't mind.
Of course, yes.
Oh, I'm happy to do it. So you and your little girl can come along. No worries now, eh?
I was literally about to ask if did she react to Reek at all?
You and your little friend. You know what? I'm not gonna say it, but he was looking a little too human around here for me. I'm happy to get some fellows, from outside of Walden.
Oh, that is so lovely to hear. It's very hard to
Yeah.
come across anybody here that is so open to other lineages. It seems
Oh,
to be
you
very
know
human
what?
dominated.
It is, isn't it? And it's just been like that forever, and you know what? We gotta get with the times.
Yeah, I agree. I'm in complete agreement with you.
I
Very
will
smart
say
with
that this accent was inspired by Kenna for Canadian last episode. We just got to do more Canadian because everybody loves a Canadian.
I love it. It's so good. I can't stop laughing at it.
I'm staying silent out of fear for fucking this up.
Aaron's
Because, it's closer, so follow me. Don't get lost now, it's dark in here.
I'm right behind you.
He starts wandering down the hall, and he's like, what's the other one's name? Oh, hi, Leorna, I'm just showing the new guards around, don't mind me. Are you heading to... Okay, you do that now. And the other lady kind of just waves him off without even looking at him, like, oh, okay, that's just Frederick. You know how it is. And he takes you over here. And he's like, okay, now this is where we keep the prisoners' equipment. Now, I honestly try to keep it quite organized. I'm trying to keep it alphabetical. Last shift, let me tell you, they don't follow my system and it drives me up the wall.
I take that.
Oh, can't see. Oh, no. Oh, yep, there you go. Thank you. They don't follow my system and it drives me up the wall. So if you be putting prisoners' equipment in here, if you could try to follow my alphabetical system, it'd be much appreciated.
I will do my utmost. Of course.
Okay, we'll love that. Well, we just had a prisoner come in with the Z name, if I do believe so. So Z's gonna be at the end, and Alpha A to Z. So that's gonna be that. Now, do you need anything from here, dear, or can I take you to the other guard section?
You can take me to the other guard section. I could always circle back around myself if I remember if I need anything. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, let's go this way. And she's down. So he's like, okay, you're gonna come this way, and actually you're gonna walk by all the cells, and you know what? The groans, you'll get used to it. Most of them are starving to death, but we just don't have the budget for it.
It is what it is.
We don't have the budget for that anymore.
You don't have the budget to feed your prisoners. Oh.
No, you know what? Lord Weldon, blessed be his name, he likes his extravagance. And let me tell you, the upstairs castle looks lovely, but everybody down here is starving. But you know what it is? None of our business. So what?
Above our pay grade.
That's not my decision. You know what? I'm just here to make my wage and go home to my lovely wife. We've been married for 10 years now. Can you believe it?
Is it their anniversary today?
Oh, well, thank you. You know what? I'm going to try to buy flowers for her this afternoon to surprise her. You can never be too kind to the missus.
That's so sweet. What kind of flowers does she like?
Oh my gosh, she loves roses, but those cost a pretty penny, so we're going to see if we can get her some daisies.
Oh no!
I'm sure she'll be happy with anything at all. It's the thought that counts,
Oh, she's a dear. I'm so glad I married her. I tell you what, she just makes me the happiest man around. So here is the chest for the guards. We just got your general armor equipment going on here. And, some swords and the like. So this is just where you're going to find it. And you know what? I got to do some stuff upstairs, but I'll let you get acquainted with everything down here. And if you have any questions, you just holler for Frederick, okay?
Of course. Thank you so much again. You are lovely. You've made this so much easier for me. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, you're going to make me blush now, aren't you?
You tell your wife Francesco says hello.
Oh, you know what I will. I'm excited to tell her anytime I get a new colleague. We'll see how long you last, dear. I hope it's a while. You seem sweet.
Thank you.
I'll see you later. That's kind of sad. The turnover rate is so high.
The turnover is terrible in this town. The pay is not great. It just is what it is. And he's gonna wave you off and be like, "Okay, I'll see you on the flip side. Then don't be a stranger now, okay?"
You either, Frederick. You either.
Okay, you take care now.
Bye.
Frederick's gonna head out.
Favorite guy. Okay, I'm gonna immediately open the equipment stuff and look for any kind of guard equipment that's in my size and wave Freak over to, I don't know if there's going to be anything in Freak's size, but
probably not. There is definitely something in your size because you're human. So we're actually gonna do a quick pause on you guys and circle back to our friends in the tavern. And Sir Payne, you're like, Freak's just taking a neander around the jail. What is he doing?
He
You're
would.
did a loop. What is going on in there?
Freak would.
Hold on, everyone. Freak's cruising inside a dungeon. What the fuck's happening
He's-
there?
He might be lost.
Maybe he's lost.
He's just
I
going
mean,
around.
Try to
Is he
still
going
get him.
fast? Or is he
His
taking his
movements not seem to
time?
be like in combat or anything like that.
Well, so I mean,
That's
like,
Good.
what's the rush, I guess? If Freak's fine, then, like,
Could always
Well,
just
he
let him
might
work
be
it
fine
out.
now, but who's to say that he's going to continue to be fine?
do you want to bring anything with you that to, like, help Freak just in cases?
Like what?
Huh? Do you have any
I don't
potions?
have like thieves' tools. I don't have those.
Yeah, but you got a shit ton of potions, right?
I do.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, then. Alright.
He is
Go
always
ahead.
like
My
getting
net.
knocked out, so it probably doesn't hurt.
Very true, you do have your net. You are good at
Net.
using your net. Yeah,
I
you
am.
go for it.
I've used it once and it has worked once.
Correct. 100% of the times that you've used it, it's worked.
Yeah. So, am I doing this thing?
Go for it.
Not here, we're in the tavern, right?
Oh yeah, no, we
Yeah,
need
it's
to
not-
doesn't matter.
buy some rooms. Finny boy.
Yeah, Vinny, that's me. What? Don't ask me any more questions, please. I'm
No,
begging you.
just 3 rooms, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. No, it's a gold room. So just 3 gold, please.
Do we get a discount for not asking you any more questions, Finny
That's a
boy?
question.
Oh, that wasn't. Thank you, middleman, for pointing that out. That was indeed a question. So I'm
Okay,
gonna have to
good
say
dear.
no.
I will
Thanks,
give him 3.
here.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's just up the stairs and down the hall. Go ahead.
You're a doll, Finny. Can I give him another like copper piece?
Oh, thanks. I don't know if this was worth it, but I appreciate the gesture.
You know, maybe you could buy yourself some. I don't know if you got candy here. This place seems kind of fucked.
No, everything is sad and depressing. I mean, it's such a glorious kingdom we live in. And he
Yeah,
screams,
maybe go chew on some rocks, I guess. Up to the room we go.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have a map for the room upstairs, so please, theater of the mind it. There are 3 rooms upstairs happily waiting for you. How are we dividing ourselves, or are we all cramming ourselves into one room with the dimension door situation?
For the dimension door, I think we should crowd into like the middle room if all the rooms are next to each other. That way we
Yeah,
have
I
the most
wanna
like
see
sound
this.
city. And then we can split up after we've got Vreek back. Because we don't know about the extra person.
And Freak's made a friend. You know what?
Vreek just like to make friends.
Freak's made a buddy. Okay, nice. So are you opening the dimension door?
Yeah, I will go over to a wall and just put my hand on it. A dark wood door will apparate, and then 2 cross chains will link on either side, and then I will open it and step through.
Ooh.
What does it look like on the other side? Can we see anything, or is it like a void? Swirling, massive shadow. Like, what is it? I'm curious.
It is up to Lily if we're allowed to see through it into the other area or not, because that
Will
would be
you?
pretty nice if we are.
Yeah, will you show me the spell description? I'll just read it real quick before I say anything that I'm going to regret.
We won't use it
I
again.
don't think I'll put it in chat. I don't think it explicitly says. I'll put it in chat. Because it also says dimension door, but it nowhere even mentions a door in the spell.
Nice. Okay, so Freak is moving while this is happening. So I'm gonna say you end up pretty close to where he is. Oh, that's the library.
Hello.
Hello, library. Hi, library. How are you?
Is it?
And you pop out, and I don't think you can see through it. I feel like that's gonna be a little OP, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that'd be
regret
pretty
saying that.
Oh, well, come on. No.
Then
You
it
pop
would
out.
just be a black swirling void.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Will you drag yourself along the map right here?
Ping it again,
Pop up.
please. Okay. I cannot see, but I'm right there.
Nope, yep, I know, because it won't let me update your token because it hates me personally.
It do.
It do hate me personally.
I moved the guy.
There you go. Nice.
Is it okay
yes,
to
you're
move
welcome.
the guy?
Yeah. Move the guy wherever you like. It's for you guys to see, so please share him
Huzzah.
accordingly.
Immediately, I'm going to start moving him all around the dungeon so I can see everything.
And I will. I think can I from here immediately see Vreek?
You cannot immediately see Reek, but I like to imagine you can hear them trying to get armor on. Like you hear somebody around the corner like putting armor on.
I will creep up and peek my head. Vreek.
Holy shit, you dear. Get in here.
How the fuck? What are you? Are you already wearing, Katie, the armor?
I was putting
Halfway.
it on.
You're like, hello, strange metal man.
Little
What
guy,
the
is this a friend of
fuck?
yours?
Yeah, big dude. This middleman is 2-tier.
Truth's here. How the fuck did you get in here? You weren't in any of the cells that I saw.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm not a prisoner. I just I teleported here. Why are you down here? What'd you do? Did you sneak in here or did you get caught doing something?
The guards here are intense. I got caught doing something. Punched people. Like, I didn't dance.
But did you break in to somewhere? Did you try to like steal something? Like, should you have probably been in prison? Or did it make sense?
You deserve to be here.
So no.
Like, punch probably would have, like, that was probably too much. Like, knocked out was probably too much, yeah. Cool. Well, I don't see your things on you.
We're in the middle of
where are your
taking care of
things?
that.
Oh,
I know where they are.
okay.
I was about to go get them. We've got a whole plan. You're kind of gumming up the works.
You're kind of ruining the plan.
I mean, I was just gonna get Rick out of here and leave. I can just leave, I guess.
Where
With
you
that
at?
argument on the horizon, we are gonna end it here.